He passed away, I believe, the day before Yom Kippur. And the Yom Kippur services started, and I'd been watching a bunch of old Norm Macdonald videos. And as the rabbi began to speak, I started remembering Norm Macdonald punchlines, and it really went poorly for me that Yom Kippur evening.
Finally, folks, next week, Jews everywhere will be celebrating the holiday of Yom Kippur, or as non-Jews refer to it, Wednesday.
The rabbi was standing maybe 15 feet in front of me, and I was just struggling not to hysterically laugh in the middle of the most solemn day of the year. So that's going to be my Norm Macdonald memory going forward.
My family comes from Russia. They're Russian Jews.
Oh. Russian at Jews is more like it. One of the biggest anti-Semites I've ever met.
Russian away from Jews.
I had a bar mitzvah.
What?
I had a bar mitzvah, Norm.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding. I love the Jewish people.
Yeah. Last week on Larry King Live, Marlon Brando made the shocking statement that Hollywood is, quote, run by Jews. In response, outraged Jewish organizations made it snow in New York in April. Well, earlier this week, actor Marlon Brando met with Jewish leaders to apologize for comments he made on Larry King Live. Among them, that, quote, Hollywood is run by Jews. The Jewish leaders accepted the actor's apology and announced that Brando is now free to work again. While in England, where he spoke at Oxford University, Simpson had defended actor Marlon Brando's criticism of Hollywood Jews. Later, from his island hideaway, Brando sent OJ a telegram which read, "You're not helping." In Cincinnati, is Cincinnati Reds owner Marge Schott an anti-Semite? Well, it is beginning to look that way. According to a report out today, on the entire Cincinnati Reds team, there is not one Jewish player. A group of Orthodox rabbis declared that other branches of Judaism are, quote, not Judaism at all, thus challenging the religious status of millions of American Jews. This week, that statement was rejected by Reform leader Rabbi Don Schonstein, who said, quote, our legitimacy as Jews flows from the richness of our Jewish lives, the strength of our Jewish communities, and most important of all, our deep and abiding belief in Jesus Christ.
Baby, won't you come by? Everything's better with you by my side. A movie and dinner tonight. Pour a couple drinks and yeah, we're feeling fine. And make them.
The setup of the joke is it's a Jew joke.
Okay.
Two Gentile businessmen meet on the street. One of them says, how's business? The other one says, great. See, he gets it. He really got it. He really liked it.
Yeah.
So the joke is about who doesn't get it. He's Jewish, he gets it. Yeah. You're not, you don't.
But I don't believe he got it.
Oh, yeah, he got it. He got it.
Can we find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Norm why that's funny.
Because it's two Jews and how's business? Great.
Well, that's just what he said.
No, it's two Gentile businessmen.
Oh, yeah, I don't
That's what's
joke.
funny about it.
Yeah, I knew he didn't get it. I can spot fake laughs.
I hate fake humility.
The idea of like somebody being good for the cause or the resistance or whatever. First of all, that's meaningless. That fucking, you know, you got to go back and look at all that Norm Macdonald shit. You know that interview Norm Macdonald did where he was like, oh yeah, everybody thought Hitler was hilarious prior to him running to power, you know, or like getting into power. There was comics about him and everyone thought he was a big joke. And then he did the Holocaust. So there goes your notion of comedy being powerful.
Yeah. That's like, the one where he's like,
Norm rules.
If you tell me one,
right.
if you tell me one socially relevant joke that's funny, I'll give you $1 million.
Norm fucking rocks.
If they're like, what about all this identity-based comedy like Aziz and Amy Schumer? He's like, yeah, everyone expects comedians to be modern day philosophers, which I think is really insulting to modern day philosophers.
Yes, people go to school, study philosophy.
He's like, you're not a philosopher because you try to fuck waitresses.
I know, man. Norm
So
fucking
good.
rocks.
He's the best.
Have you
man.
seen the new special? I haven't finished all.
I
of it.
haven't seen
was
it, but I
so
heard it's
stoned.
good.
It was good.
And they dropped retard like 4 or 5 times in the article.
That was, by the way, that was
Pretty
the funniest
dope.
part of Norm Macdonald getting in trouble for whatever.
Is in the apology.
In the
He said
apology,
Down
it's like,
syndrome.
you'd have to be someone with Down syndrome not to feel sorry for victims.
Real bad sexual abuse.
I do too.
Rape, everything.
Yes.
And they
It
go
destroys
through.
their
It destroys
life.
their life. They're never the
Absolutely.
same.
Oh, of course not.
Their whole bodies shake at the thought of it. Some of them even black out when they think about this thing. It's horrible. So
I know that, and of course, you'd have to have Down syndrome.
Not to know that.
My new word.
Down syndrome. Right. That's a good word.
You'd have to have Down syndrome to not feel sorry for, of course, I have. Me Too is what you want for your daughters. You know what I mean? And
He is our guy.
He's a champion.
He is our guy.
He's a fucking champion.
He's the best stand-up
Look,
in the
once
world.
the smoke clears from all of this shit and it's okay to rape girls again, they should build a statue for Norm Macdonald.
Well, he didn't rape anyone.
I know he didn't rape anyone, but
He's
to say
actually
that-
like you. He's like anti-horny.
Of course, but he's like that.
Nah, he's horny. He's just ashamed of it, like Nick.
No, to do that in apology is masterful.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because he knows exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he
sure
knows
of
what he's
it.
doing.
I think he's kind of removed enough from society. I had a long conversation with my friend Max about this, but yeah.
Well, if you had a conversation with Max.
We don't have to talk about it.
I didn't realize Max already settled.
Max weighed in.
Yeah, we can talk to Max about it. We bring Max on the pod.
This motherfucker said it like he literally talked to Norm.
We already had a long time. Me and Max
we talked about it.
Me and my landlord already figured this out.
Me and my landlord. No, his mom is my landlord.
Anyway, well, at least you guys got to the bottom of it.
No, we randomly talked about it for 40 minutes, and he's like, "Oh, that's so calculated." Like Norm knows that that's going to piss people off, and his fans are going to think it's hilarious,
But it did piss people off, and his fans
did think it was hilarious.
Vis-a-vis me, and Stavros.
He's
think
the
it's
best.
hilarious.
Yeah,
he's the
I mean,
best.
to throw that in his apology.
That's my new word, Down syndrome.
That's my new word. I'm going to start using that.
What an apology! Unbelievable.
And then he had a third apology.
Did he?
I think he fucked up again.
That rules.
Yeah, he should just see how much he could fuck up, because who gives a shit, right?
Well, part of the interview, the first interview, made me think that maybe he wasn't doing bits and he is kind of removed from society. Like when he said that he doesn't know racism, he didn't know racism existed until he saw the new Sacha Baron Cohen show.
I love Norm, but I
like,
also do
okay.
think he is out of touch as hell.
Yeah, I mean, he's in comedy clubs 250 nights a year. He's like constantly, like or gambling.
Also, the thing about Norm Macdonald, like I read his book, and even though it's like a fictionalized thing, it's like that motherfucker like grew up in a farm in like in
Canada.
rural ass
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
Like his life is his childhood is closer to like the Great Depression than like living in modern society.
Well, I think some of that was like hammed up for.
I know it was, but
Yeah,
still, I mean, I don't think it's literal, but he did grow up in like
His book is
rural
so
Canada in
fucking
like
good.
the what 40s, 50s. Like how old is he?
I don't know.
What if it comes out to
No, later than that.
Norm Macdonald is threatening Seth Simons on the.
What does he say?
So Seth Simons goes same energy, and he posted a picture of the Joker and Donald Trump, which is like,
Oh my God!
You
fucking loser!
And fucking Norm Macdonald wrote, "Hey, you fucking piece of shit. It's you that's the Joker, a failed stand-up that kills someone who got a TV show. I cannot wait to meet you, and I will."
Damn, dude.
Yeah. That's so sick.
That is awesome. Norm's just like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck.
Is it really my fault? 'Cause you try to hit me with your pity till I can't trust, but I still push on. Got me changing my ways, trying to fix it.
I'm still figuring out what's going on. I'm looking at Ashley
Is that
Judd, and I can't help
Mark
it.
Norm Macdonald's?
No.
No.
That could be a new character.
No, it can't. They're too similar.
Yeah, there's not
they
enough.
really sound similar.
Come on, Adam.
They
you know
don't
the
sound
formula.
similar. They fucking
Their jokes are similar.
they're both comedians.
They're both observational.
Yeah.
comics.
Well, how would you even do that? Try that out for a spin, Adam.
Well, I just do like a Norm joke, and then I'd say kidding. Or
Kidding.
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, you're right.
All right. I don't know.
It's not good, but
It's not good,
but it's
it
functional.
works. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that, and also give you 5 3/4 of something else.
We're talking to Courtney Thorne-Smith, who recently came into the news because of her 1997 appearance on Conan alongside the late, great Norm Macdonald. People resurfaced that clip and the way that everything went off the rails, and it went viral.
Again,
yes.
Yes, it's always been a popular, it's just a classic Norm Macdonald clip. He's so funny.
It is, and it builds really perfectly. It's like a comedy masterclass. But so how did that feel? I mean, you said you just watched it again this morning. How did it feel watching it?
It was so much fun to watch it. I remembered it as being great fun. And I remembered, normally after a talk show appearance, it's kind of like, was it okay? I don't know. It was fine. You know what I mean? But I remember just having so much fun because I'd just been out there laughing.
Right.
And then people would say, was that okay for you? Was that okay? And I thought, to me, watching it, I thought I just looked like someone who was having a wonderful time. He was making me laugh so hard. Conan
were
was
perfect.
lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I authentically was having a great time. I mean, so I thought, so interesting that people say, and Conan, of course, was like, are you okay? Are you okay? I was like, did you not see me? I was laughing so hard. I was crying. I couldn't even breathe. I just thought and I watched it afterwards. And also I've seen him over the years. I'll run into him and they'll check him because maybe a show had just went on. But I watched it and I thought, I was there with Andy and Norm and Conan. And I thought, what a heavenly place to sit. Like, if someone said you get to have dinner with those three guys, we'd say, are you kidding? And you would expect to just sit there and laugh. You wouldn't expect to have deep conversations. You wouldn't expect to get a word in edgewise, but it would be delightful to just sit and laugh. And that's how it felt for me.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Well, I think that's what people are responding to is you weren't able to get a word in. It was just Norm was a steamroller and he was,
The second there was a pause, I think after a while, it seemed like you and Conan were kind of like, he's coming back in 3.2 seconds and go. And he just kept interrupting. Had you met him prior to that taping that night?
I don't think so.
Right. I almost think, in a way, it was like, I almost felt like he was trying to flirt with you on camera. Is that a crazy thought? Just that he was... I think he was trying to impress you.
it was his mating ritual.
Well, I hadn't remembered until I watched it again. He said in the beginning they had a crush on me from the Tom Snyder show, which is also hilarious. So it started off on this lovely note. I mean, you can't, it's not going to get much better than that.
He suckered you in with that, and then it was like...
I don't mind being teased. That's how my family communicates.
Right.
That's how my a group of girlfriends I've been friends with for 30 years. To me, like a generous, loving tease. Now, if he was saying something mean about me, it would have felt differently, but he wasn't.
No, not at all.
It was just funny and light.
Well, you were a guest on Late Night 6 times. So this was somewhere in the middle there, which made me happy too, because I was like, okay, at least you had some other normal appearances on the show as well.
Where you got to talk.
Where you were allowed to talk. Yes.
Be interviewed.
It wouldn't have bothered me, though, because... like I said, talk shows. It's this very strange thing where you have to talk to a pre-interviewer and you have these set stories and the host sets you up. And Conan's so good at this because even though it's set up, you still feel like you're having a conversation. When Norm started going, it just felt like a relief to me. It was like, oh, great, especially when we were talking about chairman of the board because, that was not, say, a project of great pride for me. And I had to promote it. And I think I was there to promote it. But Conan started with Melrose Place because he probably thought that was more interesting and then went into chairman of the board. And I was so happy when Norm took it and ran with it because I didn't know what to say. Like, it's one of those things, it read as funny. I had high hopes for it. I did it. Right. The experience wasn't great. And I thought, this is not going to be what I'd hoped. Like, you thought, you never know, this could be amazing.
I'm sure that happens a lot. Where it's just, there's so many levels at which things can go wrong. And, even in editing.
Yes. And look, granted, you're doing Carrot Top's first movie. You might say, you might have had an idea. But you also don't know. Like Courtney Cox did The Pet Detective, and that was with a relatively unknown Jim Carrey, and that turned out amazingly. So I thought, you never know, but I should have thought that probably doesn't happen twice in a row.
In the same year, probably something you finished filming like a year earlier, so you probably were like, oh my God, I did that movie. I've got to talk about it now. I forgot I did it.
Yes, I think I kind of hoped it would kind of fade away. And then they said, you have this in your contract. You have to go promote it. So I went on Conan, who's a very safe place for me. And like I said, he was my favorite host. I felt the most comfortable there.
And it was 1 a.m, so there was no pressure.
It was 1 a.m. Well, the whole show felt, him. He's so lovely as a person and he's so irreverent. And I thought, well, I can just go in here and have a nice time at least. And then I'll be done. I'll do my duty. And then, Norm started, and it was just a gift. It was just great. You do it. You do it. Rock on. And I got to just sit there and laugh. I was beside myself. I was so happy.
That's great.
And he did really get word out on the movie.
I know. I was going to say, it was probably the best promotion that the movie got.
Well, it wasn't really. It wasn't great promotion, but the movie wasn't going to sink or swim based on promotion or not. It was just, it was going to sink is the truth of what was going to happen. And but I got to have a really fun talk show appearance. And it happened once before. I did the Tonight Show, and I was talking about my sister's wedding, and I did a bit about my dad telling a joke as we were walking down the aisle, and Don Rickles was there. And Don Rickles started riffing on my dad being insane, and why was he at the wedding? Wow. Shouldn't he have been in a home? And he just went off on my dad, and people said, was your dad upset? I was like, was my dad upset? It was a highlight of his life. He never stopped talking about it. Don Rickles teased him. He was beside himself. So we both got to be teased by comedians we really admire.
That's great.
So were you already a fan of Norm's, or were you aware of Norm at all?
I was a fan. I'm a comedy nerd. I always have been. So I was a big fan going in. So it was fun to just be there and sit next to him. And thrilled to have him take over my interview.
Get the Norm treatment.
Yeah.
That was the tail end of him hosting Weekend Update, because I think he left the show SNL later that year. So it timed out nicely. And he was riding that wave of, being the Weekend Update host, which was
where he was brilliant, obviously.
Great. So a lot of times I think he'd be like a last minute booking sometimes, because he'd be in the building, and it's just like that. Conan was mentioning this, that if someone dropped out or something, you can get Norm down, which is like usually a step up sometimes, wow, you have Norm coming in. And a lot of times Conan had no idea what he was going to say or do, which made it all exciting.
And he could trust him, right? He knew it was going to be funny. He knew it was going to be interesting. Well, also, don't you think, I feel like he works on a different time frame than the rest of us. Right? Like, that's one of the great things. His timing is so funny. And when you said, in the interview with me and Conan and him, he was like, there'd be a pause, and then there'd be like, he would come in at just the end of the pause. Like, his timing was so extraordinary that you never knew when you were talking to him when the break was going to be, when the punchline was going to be, and you don't care. You just kind of go. And he did, I saw him on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Yeah. Right.
I felt the same way. I thought, he's just having a lovely time. He's just in the moment, in his own world, his own time, having a wonderful time. He doesn't seem nervous. He doesn't seem like he has to perform.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. He'd take over and change the timing of whatever was going on and kind of turn it in, you're right, to Norm time.
Norm time.
Yes.
And you were literally kind of had to just be in his thrall and go along for the ride. And he would always just, stick the landing. It was always great.
Because he was so interesting. Like, it wasn't, I didn't feel like I was fighting for stage time. It was like he was talking and everything stopped and we all just stopped and looked at him until he was done, because it was the most interesting thing in the room.
Yeah.
Right? Luckily I didn't think, he's taking my time, I need to compete. It didn't even occur to me. I just thought, oh my God, Norm Macdonald is talking.
Right.
This is amazing.
And I don't remember any other example on late night where he would just kind of take over like that during someone else's interview. It was just...
Yeah, I wonder if he felt bad after that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think but like as I was saying, when they saw the shot, it had all of us in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
Andy, Norm, me, and Conan.
Yep.
So it was like we're all there together, hanging. Almost like we were a panel, and we were all there together.
Well, and I love, you can really see that Conan doesn't know what's coming. I mean, and I know Conan loves that too, when things get derailed and he's like, all right, we're throwing the note cards out and now we're just following this new thread. But yeah, you can really see it, the joy that he's like, what's about to come out and how am I going to react to that?
Well, and I think the reason that chairman of the board final joke is so memorable is because Conan tees it up. Like, you know, he goes, what's the name of the movie? And you're like, chairman of the board. And then he just turns to him and goes, do something with that, you freak. Like,
what's the movie going to be called?
Well, I know what it's going to be called.
Yeah, what's that?
If it's got Carrot Top in it, you know what a good name for it would be?
What's that, Norm?
Box Office Poison.
She's in it. What about my career? Courtney Thorne Smith, the girl sitting to your left, is in the movie.
I'm going to go see it for Courtney.
There's this movie coming out.
Yes.
Title undetermined at this point.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, all right. Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D.
He anchors the Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, and he has recently quit the nasty habit of smoking. Norm Macdonald. Norm! Now, you're a young iconoclast, Norm. You know, the kids, they get you.
What? I was going to wear a suit, and
I don't need to. I like this whole D.B. Cooper look for you, man. This is... Now,
is he the guy that jumped out of the plane?
No. He's married to Alice Cooper. Now, the thing remember you wrote for my first talk show?
Yeah, you gave me my
and
first
I used
job.
to come in the room, and you and Drake Sather had no lights on. It was like some fucking Anton LaVey Satan cult in there, and you guys used to turn out the sickest jokes ever, and everybody was always smoking. Then I see you on Saturday Night Live during the opening credits, and one of the things I like about you is you're completely unfiltered on that show. You'll say anything, and I saw in the picture you had a cigarette in your mouth. I thought, this guy just doesn't give a shit. So I asked you to come on, I find out you pussed out on me and quit smoking. What is that all about?
No, because it's bad for you. They have these fucking things on the side. You have to read the fine print where it says, it's bad.
Now, when did you first start smoking?
I started smoking as a kid, like when I was, I think I was like 14, and I thought, I'll look really cool like if I start smoking, because I didn't get along with anybody. So I started smoking. Wouldn't you know it, I did look cool. All of a sudden, all these broads like me and everything. Not broads, but ladies, girls, women. And it was hard though, man, because I was guilty about it all the time I smoked, because I always thought, I always knew it was bad for me, you know? Like, even though some guys will say that it's good because their uncle lived long or something, he smoked, and they'll go, hey, what about, that old guy, Bert Mustin, what about that guy, And then he just because he lived long, that doesn't mean anything, right? That's just one guy. You can't, just because Bert Mustin lived long, you're all of a sudden...
You did your master's thesis on this, didn't you? Now, did people bother you a lot when you're smoking? Were people pissed off when...
Yeah, people don't like when you smoke, they're bothered. Like, I gotta admit though, secondhand smoke is bad. Like, when I smoked, I didn't like secondhand smoke. I like that first-hand smoke because you get to suck it right out of the cigarette, And the second-hand, any fucking thing that's already been ingested by someone is not as good, You know what I mean? Like a pork sandwich is delicious, but after a digested pork sandwich, that's fucking shit.
You can't fight that logic, Norman. You cannot. Do you think advertising brings kids to smoking? You know, there's a lot of fight with the Joe Camel thing. Do you think they really?
Yeah, definitely they got it. Because the thing is this, the advertisers, they got to go after kids because they're not going to get adults. Like, there's not going to be a 50-year-old guy going, hey, I should start smoking. That goddamn Camel. Look at him. They're going to get little children.
Joe Camel.
Yeah.
That's a frightening-looking beast.
He looks like a cock. I read that. Yeah. I didn't make this up.
And I know you don't mind first-hand cock, but...
You don't know that. Don't say that. I know how this stuff happens, man. Because a buddy of mine worked on Saturday Night Live, and he said he was a fag once as a joke. And then he said everybody comes up to him saying, "Are you a fag?" Gay man? I mean.
Show about smoking. They thought you meant the British word for cigarette. All right.
Exactly. Can I bum a fag? That's what they say in England.
Where else? All right.
The thing about Joe Camel looking like a cock, Dennis.
I lost my train of thought. Thanks for bringing me back.
This is what I've noticed. He doesn't even look like a fucking camel. He looks so much like a cock because you know how it's usually subliminal?
Yeah.
Where you have to find the cock, right? This character, you have to find the goddamn camel.
Yeah, believe me, when you only get 2 humps out of a cock, it's not worth smoking. All right, now, line 2, we got a phone call for you. Although I can't believe they'd still be on the line after this departure. Line 2, we've got Beverly from Middletown, Ohio. Beverly?
Yeah, hi, Dennis. Hi, Norm.
Hi, you didn't know my name, I don't think.
Yes, I did. I watched Saturday night.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I liked it when Dennis was on it.
I watch Dennis every Friday.
Get out of here. You're great at that, man. You're great at this. You know why? Because you don't give a shit about Dennis. You know what I mean? It's like the best thing you can do. Whenever I'd go on, they'd go, what's it like following Chevy? And I like Chevy. He makes me laugh. I mean, what the fuck do I think about Chevy? I'm trying to make a living here.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
When I see you, I know you're thinking the same thing. Like, screw Dennis. I'm killing. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, since nicotine is such an addictive drug, do you think someday you'll have to have a prescription to buy a pack of cigarettes?
Well, you know, they always bring up the Constitution and talk about how we should still have the right to a militia and all that. But let's face facts, this country was built on tobacco growers. So, you know, if you're going to start changing... If you're not going to change one thing because it comes from way back then, you can't change this either. There are farmers out there who make a living. Tobacco is one of the crops that got this country going. So, no, I don't think they'll ever make it illegal.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't make it illegal. I know.
I think Norm's backing me up on that. What motivated you to quit?
Well, I guess I read this thing about how it was like a phallic symbol, and my doctor went in. He said, you probably have an oral fixation, which you know what that means. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So that's why I always smoke like cigarettes instead of cigars, because if I'm gonna have I like a little white thin cock, you know.
Are we back to cocks again, huh? I go away to Ohio, Middletown, the center of the universe, to take a nice clean call, and then I space out. I'm thinking, I can't listen to Norm for a second. I gotta get a time cue here. I come back and you're talking about having a thin white cock in your...
I don't have a thin white cock in my cock, you mean?
No.
In my mouth. No, you misunderstand. What I'm saying is this. I'm just saying
don't make the mistake of thinking I fucking listen to you.
I just want to make it clear about that cock thing. I was just saying, if I ever was gay, if they suddenly made it mandatory or something, then I would choose the smallest cock, and I would like a guy that came fast. I don't know.
cock. No cocks is next week.
I'm sorry. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Norm Macdonald, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you?
No, I was just thinking, because they have that Viagra thing out.
Yeah.
And the other day, Bob Dole came right out and said
he was one of the first.
Yeah. And you don't want to hear about Bob Dole's cock, I mean, President Clinton's cock, Bob Dole's cock, what the hell? But mostly, an old man like that, you don't want him to have a super hard cock. You know what I mean?
Why?
Why? Because an old man, you want him to be got a pipe going, a newspaper, the dog at his feet there.
Well, that in some corners is considered pipe.
Oh. But now they're going to have to create some goddamn pill that makes women aroused at the sight of a fucking 70-year-old dude with a super hard cock. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This Viagra. It's insane. And you know what it's for? Impotent people. All right, it's for impotent guys. So get this. I read this. The pill can make your cock hard for 4 hours.
Right.
So now, who has the 4-hour hard cock? The impotent guy. The rest of us are fucked. Me and you got our regular cocks. Meanwhile, fucking Spade is,
Refer to Spade.
Oh, man. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it coming.
Dude, I know you didn't. He brought it all around and then a vicious rip kick into his best friend's gut.
Once there's too much cock talk, I try to just zone out for a minute till it goes back the other way.
If there's too much cock talk, this guy has fevered nightmares all night. Dreams, I mean, like sweaty, fevered dreams from the cock talk that's been all over his head.
Why bury me twice? He's killing me.
No, he's a good man.
That erased it. All right.
No, he's a good man.
Who cares?
After all that, that's the whiteout he puts on.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome.
After he talks about you doing chin-ups on cock for 18 minutes. No, he's a good guy.
If you're gay, he's a completely straight guy. He gets a lot of ladies. You know that about him with the ladies.
Don't say ladies.
Women, girls.
Okay, thank you. Ladies, what are we, fucking on an FM station here?
He's Don Cornelius.
But these gay guys, man, I was reading, about
these gay guys.
I haven't even said hi yet. All right. Tell me what it is with these gay guys.
I know, I'm already.
I just read this thing about the George
You're reading
Michael.
a lot, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a little time off. Now I read the newspaper. And this really strikes me about the gay community. I don't know if they're a community, but
it's called West Hollywood.
Yeah, they're gay, and it's George Michaels. He hangs around the bathroom. He has sex with multiple guys. This is
no way. You got to get it right. Hangs around the bathroom,
right.
And it was described as a lewd behavior, but I don't remember sex with numerous guys.
Well,
is that what you took away from it?
What does he do?
What were you, in the next stall?
I could have been just having a nice bathroom regular thing.
I don't know what lewd behavior is, but I don't know that he was in there with numerous guys. But anyway, go ahead. We get the gist of it.
This is definitely a gay thing, because this is a pop superstar. You know what I mean? You're not going to walk into a bathroom and all of a sudden Farrah Fawcett's like, You're not going to...
What? I love it.
What I'm saying is, why would a famous
what was she doing? Some sort of cervical belt sander thing, or what was that? Oh, Christ, what are you, Linda Blair?
They do. That's what they do. Right?
That's what ladies that I know do.
Good to know that primetime exposure's paying dividends there.
But I think that's what it is. It's that the gay, that's why they have separate bathrooms. Let's face it. If they had women and, women, as you call them, I call them ladies. If you had them in the same bathroom, like you go in the bathroom to do your business, see a man about a dog there, and you're in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom. All of a sudden, a beautiful lady comes out
Oh, here's my vagina and breasts. You're going to be hanging out at that bathroom a lot. So I don't blame anybody for anything.
Can you believe Olmeyer didn't get him?
I know. We're all the same, man.
Have you ever met Olmeyer since then?
Don Olmeyer I met once, yeah, after he fired me.
Yeah.
Then I went and visited him in his office, which was, it wasn't an office I've never seen. It was like a wet bar and a bunch of weird sports trophies. He's a big sports guy, you know.
Yeah.
So he explained it to me, what happened, but he did it all with sports stuff, you know. Like he said, man, you see, you're the number 3 hitter, but now you're going to be number 8. And then later on, Ken Griffey will show up. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And then I said, well, Christ, man, what the hell am I supposed to do? And he goes, I don't know, just walk it off, you know. And
I'll put it in sports terms why you got fired. You were fucking with OJ too much. That's exactly why you were fired, man.
Well, I don't know.
That's his buddy.
Yeah, it's his buddy.
Yeah, well, that's why you got canned.
OJ's a good guy. I mean, he's not...
Well, we got to end on that, Normie, but there's what they'll remember you by. OJ's a good guy.
Man,
Thanks for coming on. Norm Macdonald and David Spade, stick around.
New songs on the radio sounding fake. Prince and Genesis for better anyway.
Luckily, we have the good taste to bring tonight's guest back. Every season, he is as uncensored a wit as they come. His new sitcom, The Norm Show, is on ABC Wednesdays at 9:30. Please welcome George Wendt, ladies and gentlemen.
They thought they were getting...
Georgie Wendt! Norby!
How you doing, man?
How are you?
I'm all right. How's it going?
Year in, year out, my favorite guest.
All right, you're a good man.
Because you have no inner barometer of how far to go.
Well, no, because it's HBO. I like to be dirty, you know, and it's fun.
You know what you are? You're like a profane child. That's how I think of you, because you always say, I like to be dirty. Then you go up on this Pynchon-esque cock ramp for like 3 minutes. Yeah, cocks are ugly, and Joe Campbell's a cock, and you're always shuffling your feet. What are you nervous about? You're a star, for Christ's sake. How's that sitcom world? Is that hell, or do you like that over there?
It's not a lot of fun, but, you know, it's good to do.
No, it's not on Olmeyer's. Has Olmeyer sent you a congratulatory telegram, or what word am I looking for there?
Olmeyer, I haven't heard any missive, I think.
Who's the Olmeyer at your network?
This lady, Jamie Tarsis.
She think you're funny?
Yeah.
Olmeyer's not even there anymore, isn't it? Isn't one of his last official duties to whack you?
Yeah. He took off, and they got this other guy, I think it's maybe Sammy Sosa. I don't know.
Scott Sassa.
Scott Sassa.
All right, now I want to do a Rorschach thing. What flashes into your mind when I say bad taste? What do you find bad taste?
Well, there was this performance art guy, I remember in New York, that his whole big thing was he'd take a picture of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and then...
Oh, that's Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then his whole act is he'd piss on it with his cock.
Wow, you know, at least he showed respect. He could have pissed with his, what, arm?
Oh, you're right. So I thought that was really in horribly bad taste.
That's over the line, as far as...
Yeah, because Jesus Christ, you know, he died for the guy's sin, and then the guy pisses on his picture. And it was a picture of Jesus dying for his sins. Like he was on the cross going, oh, I'm dying for the guy's sins. And then this guy's like pissing all over it. But, you know, when Judgment Day comes, he's going to have to face Jesus Christ of Almighty of Nazareth, you know.
And Jesus is going to say, hey, asshole, what's with the peeing on my picture?
Yeah. That negates every other good thing he ever did, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't piss on my picture.
No. You don't want to come up to the gates of heaven, God's leaning there with a nunchuck strapped around his neck, you know.
How do you
go, I'll have some performance art for you while the fucking devil shoves some coal up your ass.
As I said before, the childlike outro, but effective. How do you define bad taste? Is it like beauty? Is it in the eye of the beholder, or what?
Yeah, it kind of is. You know, it depends on what people. Some people like get all upset over certain words, like they think that like girls all the time, man. When I'm talking to them, like if I go, hey, how about you and I, like fuck, you know, and then the girl always goes like, I don't fuck, I make love. I make love, and I go, I don't care, whatever you want to call, as long as my dirty cock's involved, you know, I don't care. I'm not gonna get in a semantic argument, or, you know, you can call it making a grilled cheese sandwich, as long as there's a lot of me doing that
kind of thing. Now, what's the earliest into a hitting on a woman that you've ever said, I want to fuck you? Like you give it a couple minutes, right?
I try to get into it pretty quick. You know?
Throw that trump card down. No, if you're in the game.
I don't, because I don't ever ask them would you like to have dinner? I don't really like having dinner with them, or having a drink with them, or anything like that.
No.
You know,
so that's your sort of exchange with women is.
Yeah, I say, hey, how about you and me fuck? And then they go, no. And then they go, how about we have dinner? And I go, I don't like dinner. You don't like fucking.
So it's a pretty basic thing you have with women. Kind of a basic exchange.
I'm not good with girls.
When do you remember first being cognizant of bad taste? You know, because when you're a little kid, everything's kind of funny. You know, like farting is explosively funny.
Right.
When do you remember first being able to differentiate between bad taste and good taste?
I know when you're a kid, you'll say anything. Like, I don't remember much, but I have a little boy, you know, a sweet little boy.
You have a son?
Yeah, he's a
Norm,
good boy.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
Ah, you want to say hey to him?
Yeah, hey, well, you
he can't watch this show. That's what I always say. You can't watch Daddy.
Right. So little Dylan and I went to El Pollo Loco. Yeah.
His original name was Zimmerman, though, right?
Yeah. I thought that would be the coolest name as I was a kid. I never heard anybody named Dylan. I said, this will be because I love Dylan Thomas.
Right.
So I said, this will be a cool name for a kid, and I thought it'd be unique, and now every fucking kid is Dylan. And they named him after that 90210 guy. Can you imagine? That's what I read in not a book, but a periodical. So anyway, little Dylan and I were getting some chicken at the Pollo Loco.
Right.
And kids are so wonderful, you know that.
Unfiltered.
They're unfiltered, exactly. Yes. So we're standing beside this huge fat broad, you know. And so
not as unfiltered as Daddy, but unfiltered.
So me and little Dylan are behind her, and he goes, Daddy, look how fat she is. And then so I had not said you're not supposed to call fat people fat to him, so it wasn't his fault. So I said, no, Dylan, shit, enough with that. And he goes, I bet she's going to eat a lot of chicken. I bet. It was really funny because everybody was looking at her. And then right at that moment, the guy goes, yes, ma'am, what would you like? And she was like, I'll have 2 pieces of chicken. You know, she was going to order like 8 full whole chickens, you know.
Well, how do you know that?
Yeah. How do I know that?
Yeah, maybe she wasn't going to order 8 full chickens.
No,
maybe she was...
because right when she ordered the 2 chickens, she did like the shifty eye, you know? I don't do a good shifty eye.
So you're behind her in line and yet able to discern the subtle REM-like movements of her eyeballs.
You got me on that one, man. I made that part up.
You don't even have a son!
For the purposes of that anecdote, I am not Darren.
I thought you were going to be quick and say, it was Linda Blair! We got a phone call for you, believe it or not. Fat woman from El Pollo Loco. No. It's Murtaugh from Miami, Florida. Murtaugh.
Hey, Dennis. Hey, Norm.
How are you, Mert?
I'm good. You know, I can't wait to see your new show. It really looks good.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, when's it on again, Normie? Remind me. You're one of my friends. I'll let you plug capriciously.
Okay, it's on
oh, come on, you gotta get this.
Huh?
When is it on?
Are you in it?
Yes. It's on a Wednesday at 9:30 on the American Broadcasting Corporation.
All right. So, what's your question there, Mert?
Okay, why is the people like this annoying Joan Rivers, always criticize people's bad taste at the Academy Awards, like Gwyneth Paltrow, who's like the hottest chick on earth. And, well, she has no taste in fashion whatsoever, man? I mean, God.
Well, I don't. You know what? I feel awkward here because I met Joan Rivers once and she was so nice to me and so funny. But I agree with him to some extent when she gets lays into Kathy Bates or say, Kathy Bates never did anything wrong by her. And I just think there's that slight tinge of desperation in Joan sometimes nowadays, that she'll say anything and that kind of. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes that makes me uncomfortable. But, she's a good dame. She does a great show there.
I hate Slam and other celebrities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember when Spade did that, how he lived his life in fear?
To Eddie?
Well, to Eddie, it's Eddie specifically, but Spade used to do that Hollywood moment. Spade, he's a great guy, one of our best friends, but he was always scared shitless because he made his whole thing out there just trashing people, and they would get pissed and call him, and he was always like living in fear. He never goes to Hollywood parties because he's afraid somebody's going to kick his little Sputnik ass.
Right, because everybody he insults is like 2.5 feet taller than him.
Now, Norm, have you ever done anything in your long and storied career that you consider specifically to be in bad taste as you look back on it? Maybe at the time you thought it was a good play, but you look back on it and you think that was in bad taste.
Well, sometimes, like in stand-up, I'll do jokes that are like one time I was doing this thing in San Francisco and they were all gay people in the audience. They told me, so I figured I'd
in San Francisco?
Yeah.
No.
So I figured I'd do stuff about gay people so that they could relate to it.
Yeah, it's warm up. They love that.
And so I was talking about, because I went to this gay pride parade, and I saw in it there were these old men and old ladies with these signs that said, "We are proud of our gay son," And so I was saying, that's an odd thing to be proud of, because it's not an achievement, It's not like something you work all your life to be gay or anything like that. And I just wondered, I had a hard time believing that these 50, 60-year-old men are actually bragging, at work like they're, "Hey, Bill, my kid, oh my God, we're proud of him, Johnny. He graduated from Harvard, a first in his class, you know what I mean? Now he's articling over at a law firm, and, oh yeah, he loves cock." This kid, he can't get enough cock in his mouth, his ass, his kid's always cock. I got a picture of the boy here sucking another man's cock. I want to show it to you.
To watch the maturation of you as an artist, to realize it took you 9.5 minutes to get around to the sucking cock stuff. It's beautiful to see you comfortable in your own skin, Normie. All right. The Norm Show, 9:30. Right. What night? Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
ABC. Good luck with it. Norm Macdonald. Stick around, Norm, to do the news. Norm Macdonald, ladies. Now, Norman, you're an inventive guy. Which of the current batch of inventions has tickled your fancy? What do you like?
Henry Ford just invented the assembly line there,
right.
Yeah, and that was good because he wanted, not just rich people, but anyone to drive over and see his cock.
Well, is there any other one that's caught your fancy?
There was Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah.
He invented the telephone.
Right.
So he could call people up, tell them to come on over and see his cock, because he was tired of yelling it out the window.
So, hey, theme development.
Check out my cock.
So, Norm, I hear you just got back from New York City. What's happening in Gotham?
Oh, my God. Well, the big thing is the new Empire State Building. Have you seen this?
I've heard. I have not seen yet.
Oh, it's crazy. What I'm interested in is the original architect's blueprint,
Yes.
It called for the building to be painted flesh tone, Dennis, with a large rounded head so the architect could lie on the street and pretend he had a 1,000-foot cock. Frank Lloyd Wright, more like Frank Lloyd Cock.
So, Norm, tell me, what's your take on this whole Cold War thing?
Well,
My brother works down at the UN, right? And you remember last week when Khrushchev was banging his shoe on the table?
Crazy bastard.
Yeah. So my brother was sitting beside him, and Khrushchev, like, he accidentally slips, and my brother gets hit right in the cock.
With the shoe?
Yeah, by Khrushchev's shoe. So my brother turns to him, he says, "Hey, you hit me in the cock again, you dirty commie, I'll bury you."
He anchors the Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, and he has recently quit the nasty habit of smoking. Norm Macdonald. Norm! Now, you're a young iconoclast, Norm. You know, the kids, they get you.
What? I was going to wear a suit, and
I don't need to. I like this whole D.B. Cooper look for you, man. This is... Now,
is he the guy that jumped out of the plane?
No. He's married to Alice Cooper. Now, the thing remember you wrote for my first talk show?
Yeah, you gave me my
and
first
I used
job.
to come in the room, and you and Drake Sather had no lights on. It was like some fucking Anton LaVey Satan cult in there, and you guys used to turn out the sickest jokes ever, and everybody was always smoking. Then I see you on Saturday Night Live during the opening credits, and one of the things I like about you is you're completely unfiltered on that show. You'll say anything, and I saw in the picture you had a cigarette in your mouth. I thought, this guy just doesn't give a shit. So I asked you to come on. I find out you pussed out on me and quit smoking. What is that all about?
No, because it's bad for you. They have these fucking things on the side. You have to read the fine print where it says, it's bad.
Now, when did you first start smoking?
I started smoking when I was a kid, like when I was, I think I was like 14, and I thought, I'll look really cool like if I start smoking, because I didn't get along with anybody. So I started smoking. Wouldn't you know it, I did look cool. All of a sudden, all these broads like me and everything. Not broads, but ladies, girls, women. And it was hard though, man, because I was guilty about it all the time I smoked, because I always thought, I always knew it was bad for me, you know? Like, even though some guys will say that it's good because their uncle lived long or something and he smoked, and they'll go, hey, what about, that old guy, Bert Mustin, what about that guy, And then he just because he lived long, that doesn't mean anything, right? That's just one guy. You can't, just because Bert Mustin lived long, you're all of a sudden...
You did your master's thesis on this, didn't you? Now, did people bother you a lot when you're smoking? Were people pissed off when...
Yeah, people don't like when you smoke, They're bothered, like... I gotta admit, though, secondhand smoke is bad. Like, I don't like... When I smoked, I didn't like secondhand smoke. Yeah. I like that first-hand smoke, because you get to suck it right out of the cigarette, And the secondhand... Any fucking thing that's already been ingested by someone is not as good, You know what I mean? Like a pork sandwich is delicious, but after a digested pork sandwich, that's fucking shit.
You can't fight that logic, Norman. You cannot. Do you think advertising brings kids to smoking? There's a lot of fight with the Joe Camel thing. Do you think they really?
Yeah, definitely they got it. Because the thing is this. The advertisers, they got to go after kids because they're not going to get adults. Like, there's not going to be a 50-year-old guy going, hey, I should start smoking. That goddamn Camel. Look at him. They got to get little children.
Joe Camel.
Yeah.
That's a frightening-looking beast.
He looks like a cock. I didn't make this up.
And I know you don't mind first-hand cock, but...
You don't know that. Don't say that. I know how this stuff happens, man. Because a buddy of mine worked on Saturday Night Live, and he said he was a fag once as a joke. And then he said everybody comes up to him and saying, are you a fag? Gay man, I mean.
Show about smoking. They thought you meant the British word for cigarette. All right.
Exactly. Can I bum a fag? That's what they say in England.
Where else? All right.
The thing about Joe Camel looking like a cock, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. I lost my train of thought. Thanks for bringing me back.
This is what I've noticed. He doesn't even look like a fucking camel. He looks so much like a cock. Because you know how it's usually subliminal?
Yeah.
Where you have to find the cock, right? This character, you have to find the goddamn camel.
Yeah, believe me, when you only get 2 humps out of a cock, it's not worth smoking. All right, now, line 2, we got a phone call for you. Although I can't believe they'd still be on the line after this departure. Line 2, we've got Beverly from Middletown, Ohio. Beverly?
Yeah, hi, Dennis. Hi, Norm.
Hi, you didn't know my name, I don't think.
Yes, I did. I watched Saturday Night.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I liked it when Dennis was on it.
Yeah, I did too. I watch Dennis every Friday.
Get out of here. You're great at that, man. You're great at this. You know why? Because you don't give a shit about Dennis. You know what I mean? It's like the best thing you can do. Whenever I'd go on, they'd go, what's it like following Chevy? And I like Chevy. He makes me laugh. What the fuck do I think about Chevy? I'm trying to make a living here.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I see you, I know you're thinking the same thing. Like, screw Dennis. I'm killing. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, since nicotine is such an addictive drug, do you think someday you'll have to have a prescription to buy a pack of cigarettes?
Well, you know, they always bring up the Constitution and talk about how we should still have the right to a militia and all that. But let's face facts, this country was built on tobacco growers. So, you know, if you're going to start changing, if you're not going to change one thing because it comes from way back then, you can't change this either. There are farmers out there who make a living. Tobacco is one of the crops that got this country going. So, no, I don't think they'll ever make it illegal.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't make it illegal. I know.
I think Norm's backing me up on that. What motivated you to quit?
Well, I guess I read this thing about how it was like a phallic symbol, and that my doctor went in. He said, you probably have an oral fixation, which you know what that means. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So that's why I always smoke like cigarettes instead of cigars, because if I'm gonna have I like a little white thin cock, you know.
Are we back to cocks again? I go away to Ohio, Middletown, the center of the universe, to take a nice clean call, and then I space out. I'm thinking, I can't listen to Norm for a second. I gotta get a time cue here. I come back and you're talking about having a thin white cock in your
I don't have a thin white cock in my cock, you mean?
No.
In my mouth. No, you misunderstand. What I'm saying is this. I'm just saying
don't make the mistake of thinking I fucking listen to you.
I just want to make it clear about that cock thing. I was just saying, if I ever was gay, if they suddenly made it mandatory or something, then I would choose the smallest cock, and I would like a guy that came fast. I don't know. I thought the subject was cock.
No, cocks is next week.
I'm sorry. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Norm Macdonald, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you?
No, I was just thinking, because they have that Viagra thing out.
Yeah.
And the other day, Bob Dole came right out and said
he was one of the first.
Yeah. And, you don't want to hear about Bob Dole's cock, I mean, President Clinton's cock, Bob Dole's cock, what the hell? But mostly, an old man like that, you don't want him to have a super hard cock. You know what I mean?
Why?
Why? Because an old man, you want him to be got a pipe going, a newspaper, the dog at his feet there.
Well, that, in some corners, is considered pipe.
Oh. But now they're going to have to create some goddamn pill that makes women aroused at the sight of a fucking 70-year-old dude with a super hard cock. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This is Viagra. It's insane. And you know what it's for? Impotent people. All right, it's for impotent guys. So get this.
Take a break?
Yeah. Take a break.
Stay around? Oh,
Wait,
stay
we're
here.
not
Okay,
taking a
okay.
break.
I thought you were
No,
taking a break.
Did some of my eyes say we should take a break?
Yeah. You ever go on a talk show? You're talking to me, you're the
Yeah,
guest on the talk show host, and then they're looking off at the camera going,
Oh, that's the worst. While you're talking?
yeah.
While you're telling
Is
your
that right? Is
anecdote.
that right? All right, we're gonna take a break.
We also have to take a break.
Are you kidding me?
It says it right on the monitor.
We have no
Really?
sponsors.
Well, we do have a sponsor, right?
You know what's amazing that I didn't
We
know?
have no sponsors.
I just got word they have to take a break.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. Well, let's take a break.
All right. Let's take a break.
Say it to the camera.
How do you take it?
Let's take a break.
And that's it. That does it?
All right, let's take a break. And,
you hold up another card, and I'm going to take the training wheels off your balls. You are so old that it's
trash
not right.
talk when we come back.
Okay, we'll take a break, and then we'll do the joke off.
No, we're not doing the jerk off.
Joke?
Oh, it's a joke off.
No,
Yeah,
we're not
wildly
doing it.
different.
We're
yeah.
not doing it.
You don't think you can take them?
It's got nothing to do with it.
Good Christ, look at the time, man. We got to do jokes.
Oh, shit. All right,
Can we go to
we have to
commercial
go to
now?
commercial, yeah.
Okay.
Afterwards, we're going to do jokes.
All right.
You want to read some jokes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you don't even have to think of them. I just read them.
I like it.
Why are we talking about being gay so much?
You brought it
He's
up.
trying to clean it up. I have a question. I saw that you were kicked out of the AVN Porn Awards for being too offensive.
Yeah.
We're going to find out that story after we take a break.
Good. I have to pee. I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm gonna get more coffee. Do you guys want any?
I think that we should really talk about dirty work when we come back.
Oh,
I want
okay.
to talk a lot about dirty work when we come back, but they keep.
You got sponsors?
Yeah, we have
Okay.
sponsors.
Okay.
Who's
the sponsor?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we'll get into dirty work.
Fair enough.
I got a lot of good stories.
So
Who's the
say
sponsors?
we'll be back or something.
Yeah, there's the camera's on you. All right, when we come back, dirty work.
So we will return to talk more about Fred Willard's grandson.
No. Let's concentrate on me.
Your asswipe producer just held up a sign, let's take a break. Where are we going? We're talking to 6 people. You know, we could get on a bus right now, the 3 of us, and yell out the window and reach more people.
We got to take a break, Todd, but when we return, Todd Glass will read from his book.
No, I won't.
Stoned out of his fucking mind. We'll be back.
My favorite host, they all mean something different. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what story about this hat. Do you go to commercials?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go to commercial? I see some signs. You want to do it now?
We'll be back.
Oh, yeah. And we'll talk about my hat when I get back. We'll be back after we mop ourselves.
And now the whole set went quiet, and you hear people going, Santa just said fuck. Santa has just said fuck. And all these kids froze, and then they had a Disney guy. He said fuke. Fuke. It's a Swedish word. Means take a break.
We're supposed to take a break. And so he thought when you said take a break, that I would go, speaking of taking a break. Hey, you want to do some jokes, Rosanna? I have jokes.
Okay.
Well, we have to take a
No, we're
break
not going to take a
before-
break.
Oh, okay.
Fuck the break.
No, we're going to just do jokes.
Sounds good.
Here's some Xanax.
Really? How many should I take?
Well, they get you very
One?
sleepy.
I better take only a half.
Oh, right now, just take a half.
Okay. I don't know why.
You should have married
Yeah. Who?
Sid Youngers.
I know, right?
We'll be back with Rosanna after the Xanax kicks in.
I always get anxious when I'm on a plane and I see a much bigger celebrity than me, and I think, well, if this goes down,
Is that
I'm going to
almost
get mentioned.
every
I'm going to be
flight?
like small print almost every flight. Yeah.
All right. We'll be back in a second.
Know that in this day, nobody's gonna change. You won't ever leave. On my mind again, I'm still not tired of it. Can make you want me. And I may act okay, say things will stay the same. Say I'm all I
Are we going to commercial? Daniel says we're going to commercial.
We gotta take a break.
We'll be back with the ever funny Adam Egan. Have you ever been with a porno girl?
Yes.
A professional pornography person?
Several times, yes.
Oh, several times. And how does that... See, that would intimidate me because I would think... You know how when you're in bed sometimes and you're like, you're doing something that you think you invented? Have you ever done that? And then she
I did invent them. I'm still thinking that.
I believe it.
because oftentimes it might have just been the pornographer's girl's husband that actually invented it.
Well, I don't know that the husbands, the spouses of people in pornography are sexual pioneers. I imagine that they are like shuffling little eunuchs in the sex. They've married a person who's working in pornography.
Yeah.
If you're prepared to make that Faustian pact, where are you psychologically?
Yeah, well, you go out with them.
This is a casual interchange. That's like, I'm making more of a commitment to you by sitting here. So I mean, it's not
But
like,
is it a
let's go on
challenge
a
to you?
voyage. Yes, but like for me, look, what you got to think of, don't see sex as some treacherous, deceitful, grubby little act. It can be that. But see it instead as, I see it as a beautiful confluence. And then women in pornography, if you treat them very, very, very lovingly and graciously, it awakens within them. In addition to their skill and their willingness to experiment, there's an incredible, joie de vivre, an incredible libido in its literal sense, life force that you can be accessed. I don't think be intimidated sexually unless it's by some sort of strata of being you don't typically want to have sex with, like a cow or a camel or, in my case, a man.
Yes.
So that would be intimidating for me. I don't know how all of the orifices work.
Yeah. I think that's exactly the same.
With a camel.
Yeah. Well, I'm an old chug of coal. I'm near 50. I'm on the same Viagra dosage that they give to the donkey at the second show in Tijuana. That's what my doctor told me. I envy you because you have, obviously, you're a more enlightened person. See, I think of sex as a shameful, filthy act.
Catholic, are you?
No.
Oh, where have you picked this up?
I grew up that way, and
on the farm, watching animals doing it in rural Canada.
Sow.
A moose being ransacked against some timber.
Sow.
A sow.
Sow.
They, listen.
We were pig farmers.
They're not gracious creatures when it comes to conjugal matters. I recently had an interaction.
Worst oral sex you could imagine.
Horrible gums, sort of yellowing molars. I would never engage in sex with anything porcine. I see once, I went round a friend's house, they had a pig, they thought it was an angle. I go, they goes, oh, the pig's coming out, and I could hear it. So this sort of desperate respiratory announcements preceded its arrival. It come out, blind it was, shuffled out at me, and they went, with a pig, and you'll know this being from the world of pig farming, they said never take a step back once that pig comes out, otherwise the pig owns the hierarchical status between the two of you. In fact, take a step towards the pig. Never did I deny my nature more, I'm a vegetarian, than stepping towards this unholy looking creature.
It is.
I did it anyway.
It is an unholy creature, for God's sakes. Jesus threw the demons in them and let them go over the cliff. I once saw a video, and I don't search out these videos, but you know when guys show them to you, they go, you'll want to see this, and you're like, Jesus. And then there's no one seeing it, you know. But it was a guy a pig having sex with a lady.
I've seen that.
And
they have prehensile penises, don't they?
They do.
Like corkscrews.
Yeah.
It's like their penis is its own independent entity trying to get away from the pig, which all of us can identify with. Ghastly little
But
creature.
I felt sorry for the pig, because here's the pig having sex with a beautiful woman, then they throw him back in the sty, you know? You know what I'm saying?
It's like a cruel thing to do. It's like the midpoint of trading places. It's a very unfair thing to do that.
Do you actually think that they would like a man's sperm?
A human
being's sperm? A woman?
Well, who?
A woman.
A woman would like a man's sperm? Well, yeah, she's been biologically programmed
in her
through
mouth?
millennia. Not necessarily through her mouth, but I think there's a point where a little bit of deviation from the linear realms of sex is okay, mate. But when you sort of take a big radical turn,
but in your mouth, like, isn't that stuff like living? Isn't that like those animals, little tiny tadpoles or something?
I didn't know it was going to have to get this deep. All right, then. Yeah, they're like little tadpoles. But, like, you know, the cells in the woman's mouth, the woman's basically the same genetic material as us anyway. I mean, it's only a confluence, you know, an interaction of mammalian material. Now, you could argue, well, so is it with the pig. But there's an important 1 or 2% of genetic difference that I think has to be observed in conjugal matters between species. That's my position.
I agree with you completely.
But a human being, I think
What do you think is wrong? Wronger.
Wrong in
more wrong. What would you think is more wrong? Having sex with a child, human being, or an adult pig?
Like you've got to do one. That's the
You got to
options.
do one. Yeah, you're on a deserted island.
It's not me. It's some hypothetical
You're
person.
on a deserted
Russell
island
Brand
with a
and
single
elevated.
tree.
It's
You're
not
on a-
me. It's this person called Doug.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Doug
exactly.
is on this island.
Doug
Look,
is on a.
Do it with. Look, I won't have sex with a child because I think the pig may not be as bothered as a child. I think it could have huge psychological impact on the child. So, out of compassion, I would advise Doug to do it with the pig and to leave the child alone because of the potential psychological impact. Even though the child's on a bloody island anyway, that's going to mess him up, all that Robinson Crusoe crap.
How old are you?
Well, hold on a minute, that's non sequitur.
What kind of erection do you have?
Hold on a second, mine's marvellous. But let's say
Because mine is bendy. This is my problem. Everything's going well with the lady.
Yes, you've got
and
an
I
erection.
have my sex.
That's my erection, gorgeous, straight, little bit of a swan turn towards the back, which helps with the G spot. That I can manage that using techniques.
G spot. You can actually find that.
Mate, what are you doing in that bedroom? What are you getting up to?
I can't. They have the clitoris, the G spot. I couldn't even find a guy's balls if I had to.
Well, you don't need to do that, mate. You're not determined to on accounts of your predilections, but you've got to know how their equipment works.
Yeah, I just guess.
I can help you out.
How would you do that?
I just give you some basic techniques, some basic.
Right, and I get the mood going.
The mood's going.
I have 4 covers and a big quilt. And then
well, I'm getting hard.
I turn
with your big Snoopy bed.
I don't have a Snoopy bed. I have
4 covers and a quilt.
No, I have one of those beds that go like it's actually sexy. It moves
It's like
up
the
and
Walton's
down.
house. What is it?
Then I get the
Dust Bowl.
mood.
Who wrote your house? John Steinbeck.
Then I get the mood going. I turn down the lights till it's Stygian black. And then I climb underneath the covers. I lay on top of the lady for 4 or 5 minutes. And she doesn't seem to enjoy it.
No, it sounds like an assault. It's like
But one time I tried this animalistic approach where, the lady is on her hands and knees. You know that?
Yeah.
That position?
I do know it.
Yeah. Named after a dog. Like,
Rather reductive.
A what?
Could be, it's reductive. Could
Yes.
be anything that's got 4 legs.
Yes, exactly.
Couldn't it?
Exactly. Anyways, I go to put my cock in, and it starts bending. It's
Which direction?
Well, I have a kind of long cock, but
Congratulations.
but it's not thick. Turns out they only enjoy thick ones. But so it goes like this. Then
Just
it
like
bends.
a pencil. It feels like a medical exam.
Have you seen like when when an inchworm? It's more than an inch. But when a 12.5-inch worm goes like.
I don't know this creature, Norm.
Because your erection is banging on your belly every morning, whereas when you reach my age, I'm an old chunk of coal. I'm 49. I'm damn near 50. I've seen more sunsets than I'm going to see. Let's be honest. People Magazine, Johnny Depp, sexiest man alive, huh? Hey, listen, I don't care what you think of this guy. He's a hunk. You know that. I know that.
Yeah, sure. We can say
Let's not kid
that.
ourselves. Now, apparently he's taking advantage of this sex. Do I need this anymore?
No, you've established it's real. People know about it.
Yeah. So he's a. Look at that guy, man. Good Lord, I'd like to. Whatever. But I'll tell you this about the new movie he's doing, Pirates of the Caribbean 3. He'll be doing full frontal nudity.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's rated R.
Oh my God! What the hell was that?
Is it really my fault? 'Cause you try to hit me with your pity till I can't trust, but I still push on. Got me changing my ways, trying to fix it.
She is Darian O'Toole.
All right. Norm Macdonald's here. He's already pissed because he doesn't have green tea.
No.
He's already mad. He's mad.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
You're a bit of a diva. You're a bit of a diva. What did they have? Did they have green tea upstairs?
No, I'm on a.
Is that the secret? Is that the secret to the sucky show upstairs?
I'm on a
green tea.
I'm on a cholesterol diet. To lower my cholesterol.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm Norm Macdonald. I want some green tea.
I didn't say it that way.
Yes, you did.
I think you're misrepresenting it.
He did so. Michael. Where's Mike's?
No, I turned it on.
There you
I
go.
turned it on myself.
Did you? Look at you.
I pressed
Check you
the
out.
button that said on, and now I'm on the radio.
We got a whole bunch of Canadians in the studio.
Yeah, it's
There's
the
a problem. It's an issue. I love your haircut. I totally.
It's nice.
I've never met you before in my entire life.
When I walked
But
in,
I
you
feel
said
like
you
I
hated
was
my
like,
haircut.
hey, stupid haircut.
I know. You said it was stupid.
It's good.
It's very short.
Yeah. I
It's
like it
cute, though.
short because then you don't have to do anything with it.
You all right? You okay?
I'm great. I just like having short hair because then I don't have to be like a woman, you know.
Yeah, I've been letting my hair grow, and I got to tell you, it's tough. Like,
Yeah.
you have to
The problem-
put
yeah,
stuff
no, you
in
gotta-
it
yeah,
and deal
you
with
do.
what it,
I
is
know.
it weird now?
It's awful. Yeah, lucky Norm. Yeah. He has a cute face. All right. Norm Macdonald, 106.9 Free FM. Hi, Norm.
Hi, Darren. How are you?
I'm good.
Sweet.
What are we promoting? Because you wouldn't be here if you weren't promoting something because you don't love me. Yet. You will soon.
Michael's promoting something.
What is Michael promoting?
Hi, everybody. This is Michael Gelbart. I'm featuring for Norm Macdonald.
Oh, this is awful.
Norm Macdonald's headlining.
You're like...
I'm just saying what we're doing. I'm just saying what we're doing. We're in San Jose at the Improv.
Oh, see.
And Norm said,
That's a
hey,
good
you want to
place,
come do this radio show? And I said, yeah. Free FM 106.9.
The poor thing, though, he had to do the crappy ones first. And he
Yeah,
was
well,
so-
one of them I didn't like.
I know.
One of them,
I
it made
know.
me skip the next one. That's how much I hated the first one. No, I don't. I love them all.
No, you didn't.
Just
No, you did not.
You're trying to
You
instigate.
did not. I am instigating because you said it out loud. You're like, oh, good Lord. we're
No,
gonna
I
do
liked
Alice.
it. You know,
Aw,
as the
damn.
girl, the nice girl.
She's awful.
She asked me out.
She's terrible.
She gave me her card. No, she didn't do anything. She's a lovely.
She's awful.
No, there was a couple of things. She said she didn't like my hair, and she said she didn't like my clothing.
I love
on
clothing.
the air.
Really?
That hurt a little, but not
Aw,
that bad.
are
And then
you
she
okay,
made me
though?
sing a karaoke song. You know.
Yeah, well,
But
that's what they do.
we're on the air right
it's
now.
Friday. It's crazy. It's
But I liked
zany,
her.
funny
and I liked
Friday.
the guy with the tattoos. I thought he was a great guy. No, I
doesn't
like
have
them
a
all,
name?
but the one guy was my favorite. He laughed at everything
the
I
guy-
said.
The guy who doesn't have a name, who laughs at everything.
But he's
We
still a
love
good
him.
guy, you know.
We love him.
So we're doing these shows, and
Someday we'll name him.
Norm
Just for
invited
fun.
me to come, and I think this interview's going really well. Like Norm's reading.
I'm reading the breaking news.
Norm's just grateful I'm picking up the slide. He's like, as long as
Norm
other
doesn't
people
give
are.
a rat's
No, he's like,
ass.
as long as other people
He
are
doesn't
talking,
care.
I can
He
sit back.
so doesn't care.
No, I'm reading the breaking news, and rocker.
What's going on in the world, Norm?
Well, rocker Henry Rollins has said that Baghdad is safer than my hometown.
I guess his
Where's he
hometown is like
from?
the worst place in the world or
yeah.
something.
Was he from Louisiana? Where's he from?
Where's he from?
you
Where is he from?
really are reading the breaking news.
Oh, he's
I'm gonna
from
let you, too.
Santa Barbara.
Oh, well.
What? No,
there
Santa
you go.
Barbara is way safer than Baghdad.
I would say.
Yeah, I would say so.
Santa Barbara, like, nothing bad ever happened.
Did Michael
Nobody
Jackson
gets
live in
killed.
Santa Barbara, though?
Never. No.
Because
no,
I
no.
thought he was from there.
No, that's Santa Monica, isn't it?
No, Michael
Santa
Jackson? Neverland Ranch was in
What's
Santa.
I don't know.
I don't
It wasn't
know.
Santa
I'm
Barbara.
making it up even. But that Henry Rollins, I always thought he was good.
Is Norm even here?
Yeah, he mentioned Henry Rollins.
Well, you guys are shutting me out.
No, you want to join in?
You're having your little love fest.
Let me tell you something about Norm Macdonald. I've worked with the best, and he's my favorite.
Why do
And I
all
work
of your
with some
TV
people that
shows
are-
suck? What happens?
Why
What
do
goes
I?
on? What goes wrong?
With what?
Because you're so funny. I adore you.
With what? What goes wrong with what?
Your TV shows.
Well, here's the thing.
You tried like the ABC thing.
I'm
what the
a,
hell was that called? It was awful.
I'm a stand-up comedian, right?
Do you thought the
Yeah, you
Norm
are.
show was awful?
It's terrible.
I am a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm a very good stand-up comedian. So when you're a...
We all know what we're good at.
Yeah. I'm a great stand-up comedian. I'm a great stand-up comedian. So what happens is in Hollywood, if you're a great stand-up comedian, they go, how would you like to do a horrible movie? And how would you like to be terrible in a bad sitcom?
No, I love the
That's
movie.
the way it goes.
The movie I thought was funny.
I wrote the movie.
It's
Did
weird.
you? Did you write that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That was
What's
good.
weird
That
is-
movie, the movie was very funny.
show business is the only place where if you're successful in show business, people think in the street it's okay to tell you your stuff sucks, but no one goes to some doctor and says like, "My God, you like that guy died in surgery. You're like the worst doctor," or even like
exactly.
Even if you live.
But when you do something out loud, people come in and say, "You know what, you suck."
Yeah,
you're
or
like every day. Like I get every day.
Fair.
Like
to go
Darian,
up to
you
some
suck.
teacher and go, "You're the worst teacher in the whole world."
You're the worst accountant ever. You can't even count. Dan in Fremont, you want to talk to Darian O'Toole and Norm Macdonald, who's incredibly shy. So
Hi,
cute.
Darian.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to 106.9 Free FM.
Love your show. Love to do you. I mean,
oh well.
no, Norm. I saw Norm last night. He made me cry. He was so funny.
Yeah, he is.
The jokes about death. I mean, you could take something like that and make it hilarious.
Nothing funnier than death. Nothing funnier than dying.
The heart attack stuff. Oh man, it made me cry, Norm.
Thank you very much. That's
all I had to say. Keep up the good work. Love the show.
Thanks, Sally.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dan. You're so
Well,
shy.
to me,
you're like, thank you very much. Yeah.
To me, Darian,
funny.
death is funny because. Let me tell you a little story, Darian.
Okay, do that.
I
by all means,
did stand up. I did stand up for a long time.
You're very good at it.
And I used to be very good at it. Now I'm great at it. But I happened upon Sam Kinison, who's a comic genius.
Love him. Yeah.
And so I was
He was amazing.
I was doing bits about dogs and cats and so forth. And he told me He told me you can talk about anything you want on stage. He said, "What are you most interested in? Just talk about what you're most interested in." And I'm not really interested in dogs or cats or socks or laundry or
Me
anything
neither.
like that.
Oh.
What I'm obsessed with is death.
Really? Obsessed?
Absolutely.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because
Why be?
Why?
Why?
Because it's a natural thing to be obsessed with. Because
no, Norm, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is.
No,
people
no, Norm, no, it's not.
People live in a denial of death. People live.
I have faced death.
People live.
I've been dead. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I was.
What happened?
I was dead. I was dead.
No,
I died.
you weren't literally dead.
Seriously, I died. I died on the table.
Well, that
for like 36 seconds, whatever it was.
Well, but you weren't dead.
I was.
Really?
I came back. Seriously. No, for real. No, seriously. I was dead.
Wow.
I know. See? Look at him. All interested.
But
now.
since then,
see, look, now Norm Macdonald cares.
Yeah.
Now he gives a rat's ass.
Wait.
A minute
Yeah.
ago, he's like another stupid radio show.
Isn't that an interesting? Don't you find that
Death?
a very interesting part of your life?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
More than
Defining.
cats and dogs and stuff like that?
Definitely more than cats
It's
and dogs.
defining.
It is. It's defining. But you don't. But you know what? I didn't have like. There was no. I was expecting like something like the fires of hell or some angels, people, something.
That happens.
I got nothing.
No,
I
that
had
happens.
nothing.
You didn't die long enough. That happens in 45 seconds.
See?
You were 9 seconds from the great stuff.
I always come this close.
Yeah.
I never just get it.
Everyone knows it happens at 45.
That's great. That's interesting.
Norm's impressed now that I've been dead.
No, I love that.
But did it change
Norm
you?
is finally interested to be here.
No.
Because
He's like, well,
because
chick's been dead.
You've just admitted that was a defining moment in your life.
No, but afterwards,
So
did it change you at all?
You too are very interested in death.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
We all are.
We
because
really are. It hinders us.
You have to.
He's scary.
You have
You're
to live.
scary.
You have to
no,
live.
you're looking at me like you're a freaking zombie. You're
because he's the undead.
Scary.
I would go for that undead if a vampire.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you? If you had a choice?
If
you
there
could
was a
live like-
vampire?
yeah.
Yeah, I'd take
You
the
would
deal.
you would do it?
Yeah, instead of dying.
You really would.
Absolutely, in a second. Because it's the only thing I don't want to do.
You know what's crazy? He's not kidding.
No, but here's
There's
the
something
thing.
wrong with this guy.
If you're going to become a vampire, but you know you're close to death, you're like 95, then you become the vampire.
Right.
But you don't want to do it
See?
at like 30-something.
No, because that's
you got to deal with their whole...
Let me tell you
Yeah.
this.
That's a
Everyone
good
wants
point.
to live forever. Everyone.
Yeah, but
Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that. Yeah.
No one wants to die.
No one wants to. Nobody wants to die. We don't want to die.
Yeah,
Dying
so-
sucks. It's
Right.
not fun.
Right.
No.
And so
No fun.
And so by precedent, we think we are going to die. And so then
Norm Macdonald says on 106.9 Free FM, dying sucks.
Yeah.
It's revolutionary.
And it's always there. It's always in the back of your head.
And it stops us from doing things we want to do. There's like that fear.
He's not kidding. There's something wrong with this dude.
No, there's
Give me
nothing
the
wrong
creeps.
with. I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with him. Yeah, people are obsessed with death, and he's just one of those people.
All right.
I
Ben.
guess.
Ben wants to talk to you. Ben in Livermore. You're
Hello?
on the air with Darian, 106.9 Free FM, and Norm Macdonald, who's creepy.
Hello?
He's just creepy.
New songs on the radio sounding fake. Prince and Genesis, but better anyway. Am I just being too
I would think it would be creepy a guy who
You're
wanted to
creepy.
die.
You're creepy.
A guy who wanted to die would be creepy. Hi, Ben.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How are you, pal?
I'm doing well.
See, now he's friendly. Look at him.
Because, you know, you're talking about death and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of ironic but awesome at the same time that you play death on the Family Guy.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh,
play
yeah,
that.
you did.
That's right.
You did. That's right. You
Probably
played
like-
the Grim Reaper.
I
That was very
love it. Every
funny.
time an episode comes on where you're on playing death, I'll TiVo it and watch it over and over.
That's nice. Thanks,
And
man.
any of the films you've been in, they don't suck.
That's right.
You're nice.
Oh, that's not good. Ben, that's not nice.
What?
You were
No, she said they don't suck.
Yeah, you're the one
they
who says
don't
he's
suck.
horrible.
You're the one
said
that
they
said
did.
that. You're the one that said they suck.
No, you said his TV series 3 years. You know, it was on the air for 3 years. Was terrible.
No, it wasn't awful. It was just
She
fun.
hangs up on Ben. That's a terrible thing to
Yeah,
say.
how dare you? We have a point to make about him being awful, and you're ruining it.
Oh, my God.
And weird and creepy. And you never even mention my name. You just keep saying we're here with Norm Macdonald. And you don't even know my name.
Michael.
Yeah, all right.
Michael
See?
what?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Michael Gelbart.
Well, you said it with hatred. I just...
You didn't say it like you love him.
Yeah, you hate me
You
too?
said it-
Oh, my work sucks
You
also?
said it with total disdain.
Yeah,
I don't love
Michael
him.
Gelbart.
I don't love him. I love myself.
All right, we're going to take a little break.
All right.
Norm Macdonald, who I do love.
Still not mentioning me.
I'm still loving Michael. I don't know who the hell he is, but I love him. I don't know who you are.
I explained. I'm the one who set up the explanation as to why we're even in town.
You're the guy who's bitter that he had to be upstairs. That's all I know. I love you for that. I love you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to do the crappy show to come to Darien.
Henry
10:35
Rollins
nuts.
was
All
on
right.
an airplane.
Henry Rollins.
Reading
By
a
the way,
book-
Henry
reading a
Rollins was
book
born in
called-
Washington D.C.
He
By
was
the way.
reading a book called Jihad, The Rise of Militant Islam.
Are you still on the air?
Yeah, we're
And he
still
thought
there.
it was strange that they questioned him afterwards.
I loved the first radio show, by the way. I thought it was great. I don't know why you keep...
You did not.
Yes, I did. I
No,
love
you
that
did
girl.
not.
I'm marrying her.
You hated her.
Yeah, you want me to hate
You
her.
wanted her
You
dead.
hate her.
I do. Total.
You admit that?
Totally.
Do you guys
She's
fight?
awful. Oh, good. Told her she came down here. I want her dead.
You guys will work it out.
No, we won't. And by the way, it's out.
Is that Bush live?
Oot?
It's totally live. We're still, yes, guys, we're still in the air. All right, Norm Macdonald and Michael,
We're on the
somebody.
air.
Yeah,
Johnson.
totally.
Michael Johnson.
Michael 106.9 Free FM. All right, Norm Macdonald is in the studio with me and with Michael somebody.
Michael O'Toole. Huh?
Here we go.
It's your last name.
Norm's like, I don't know. Norm's like, I got nothing. Norm and I were discussing Marmaduke. We were arguing about Marmaduke. That's how ridiculous it's
Yeah,
gotten
of that
in here.
whole
We were
conversation.
having-
That's what you come back with. The worst.
He wanted green tea. He came in here looking for good. He's like, can we get you some water? No, I want green tea. I got nothing. And then we're discussing Marmaduke.
It's for my cholesterol.
Low cholesterol diet.
Now, Marmaduke, that hound would get in some fixes.
Yeah, he was giant.
He was a big dog.
That was the big joke in Marmaduke, was that he was so big, right?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But he was dwarfed by, I mean...
The people in the house.
No, he's dwarfed by the big red dog that came out later that took the concept to
a whole other level.
Clifford,
but it's skewed
exactly.
younger.
Yeah.
And then there was Beethoven, and all hell broke loose.
Yeah, Beethoven.
I'm with
Man, I can't believe the Marmaduke people didn't sue over the Beethoven movies.
Beethoven apparently in the third movie was blind or deaf. I couldn't remember.
That was the plot. He
Blind or deaf?
No, that was the plot of the third
One or the
movie.
other.
That Beethoven goes blind.
No, because the real Beethoven wasn't deaf. I was trying to make some.
No, he had to play blind.
Norm was going for some subtext there.
Yeah.
You missed it, Michael.
No,
I didn't.
You,
Yeah,
you totally missed it. He was trying to be smart.
I'm sure I'll
there.
be okay though.
Oh my God!
So
you're
what should we
ridiculous.
talk about?
We should talk about where you're playing because I should probably plug like where the hell you are.
San
Poor
Jose
baby. He's
Improv.
like, do I have to do another
We're playing
awful radio show?
We're playing the San Jose Improv this weekend.
Oh, that's a good club, actually.
Yeah, it's a great club.
It is. 408-280-7475. Improv.com. Not that difficult. We have a person who wants to talk to you, Jenny, in Union City wants to talk to
cool.
Norm Macdonald.
Union City. New Jersey?
She's on probably.
Somewhere near there. Yeah.
Jenny?
Maybe. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, Norm, you are just the most laid-back, hilarious guy. You are just really gifted with humor. I mean, keep it going till you're at least in your 90s, huh?
Ah, that's sweet, man. That's
Hey,
very nice.
about this whole, dying thing, it's not like I'm, at a bridge about to jump and you're my last call or anything.
Oh,
But
good
I don't
Lord.
think it's such a bad idea, to, go to the great beyond. I mean, it's got.
He's obsessed, though. He said he's
well,
obsessed.
wait a minute. Going to the great beyond, that's not dying. That's just living.
Well, I haven't got that part, so it wouldn't scare me at all. I mean, I would pretty much welcome.
Well, it's not scaring you because you're not going to die. You're going to just go somewhere else.
Well, yeah, but I think it's going to be peaceful, and it's not going to be.
Oh, whoa.
Right, but Jenny,
You didn't drop her.
Jenny, you're not going to
No,
be
we
dead.
Okay.
What the heck am I going to be then?
You're going to be alive somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not afraid of that.
The concept of heaven or hell is that you are still alive there. Like you're still, Jenny's still
Jenny's
still Jenny.
Yeah.
Instead of just asleep forever.
Yeah.
What if you feel like you've kind of been living in hell here? Heaven looks pretty good.
Well, but you're still alive, and of course, if
Yeah, I'm just saying that to be afraid of it or anything is crazy. It's someplace.
I'm not afraid of going to heaven. I'm afraid of dying, and I'm afraid of
What
dirt.
are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of being smothered in dirt.
Yeah, me too, actually. I'm all
You're
about
not aware
cremation.
of that. You're long gone past that. It's not you. You're already up above watching your own funeral, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Why not? Why wouldn't you get a view of that? See all the people that cared about you and hear all the great things.
Well, no, but if I was certain that was the case, I wouldn't be afraid because I wouldn't be dying.
It's the uncertainty of it.
Well, I think they need you up there at some point, to keep everybody laughing. I really do.
No,
Yeah, there's
I wanna
great
go.
comics up in heaven.
Believe
They don't need
me,
Norm. They got Pryor.
I got Lenny Bruce.
Yeah,
we got people.
Yeah,
When's
I
Norm
love
gonna
the
come?
Who needs
idea
him?
of heaven.
Who needs him?
I love clouds. I'd like to learn the harp. I love all that stuff.
Like to learn the harp.
I don't know which way he went, but I'm hoping he went up because he was my,
Who's this?
Sam Kinison.
I love Sam.
I love
Kinison.
Sam. He was great.
Yeah, he was a wild one.
You know what? He was a nice guy too, though.
Elevator he went on, but hopefully
he was a nice guy though.
He was a very sweet
a fun
man.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a very sweet man.
He was a good guy.
And
Thank you very much,
before Jenny, you're still there?
No, she dropped.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get it.
well, if you're still listening, Jenny, the last
alive.
thing that Sam did was speak to his Savior before he went. So
Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you making that up?
No, I'm not making it
Because
up.
you're a little bit crazy.
Because he survived the car accident. He was,
Norm Macdonald, you're crazy.
he was alive for 5 minutes. And
Is it true that you were in Canada?
he
You were
spoke to
somewhere in Canada
God.
and you were like high on pot and they stopped you? Is that true?
They stopped me doing what?
They stopped you and you went, sorry, I'm high.
They stopped me. What do you
You
mean
were
they
like
stopped
waiting
me?
for a bus? Is that true? No?
Why would they stop me if I was waiting for a
Where's
bus?
the story? Isn't the story? Chad knows the story. My producer knows the story. You were somewhere in Canada. You were like Michael yawning. You were high on pot, and they stopped you.
But I don't know what you mean.
Is
they
that not
stopped
true?
me.
They stopped you. Like the police stopped and said, "Hey, you, are you high on pot?" No.
Are they allowed to start with that?
Yeah.
Like, aren't they supposed to say something else?
They might have said
like, evening,
hello.
sir.
Seems like
What
the
are you
worst
doing?
investigator ever.
Yeah. The worst Columbo ever.
Can't get.
What's the matter?
Chad's angry.
Yeah, because you're definitely misquoted.
Yeah,
You're misquoted.
is it true that you were ever on a bus? What kind of question is that?
And then the cop-
I said that I heard a story that
He was high on a bus.
that Norm was going to do a show, and he got on one of those
In
big
Ontario, right?
in Ontario, and he got on one of those big charter buses, and I heard you got on the wrong bus by accident,
looking at you.
and it took you way out into Western Ontario, almost to the prairies, and that's when you got off and realized that you were in the wrong spot, and you were just
This
sitting there.
story is so different than what we just
I know.
heard.
I know. She is
not a listener.
She has no
not
retention.
listen.
So the story that I heard was you got on the wrong bus.
Right.
You ended up going like far away from the comedy club.
to
You stepped
Grand
off,
Prairie, I
and then you
remember
just.
You remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
Okay.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like the pot story.
Not at all.
A
Not at all.
policeman never came to me and said, "Are you high on pot at a bus stop?"
No.
But that makes it so much more fun.
You got to be really careful with what you say, because it.
But I will say, one time I went to
One time
I went to join the Army, because when you're a young kid and you're a bum and you don't know what to do, then your last resort, you're always like, well, I can always join the Army, So me and my buddy were
I'm
just,
always one
we
step
had
away from the
nothing,
Army.
and I said, all right, well, let's go join the Army. So we went in, and the recruiting guy was asking us questions, so he was like, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, have you ever done drugs, And so I go, I thought you were supposed to tell the truth, So I go, yeah, I've done drugs, I smoke pot and stuff, I don't do serious drugs, but yeah, I smoke pot. And then he goes, okay. He goes, I didn't really hear that. He goes, let me just ask you one more time, did you ever smoke pot? So then I thought he wanted me to be more honest. I went, oh, yeah. I smoke pot.
Yeah, a lot.
And then he's like, listen, why don't you come back next week? Like, he couldn't come right out and say, like, don't say that. But I guess you can't get in the Army if you've ever smoked pot. Or if you ever...
Really?
If you admit to it, I guess.
Is that the truth? I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that about the Army. See how I learned things? Ryan in Berkeley. You're on the air with Darian. I'm 106.9 Free FM.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, welcome.
You
And
got
here's
Norm
Norm.
Macdonald over there?
He's right here.
How are you?
Norm, hey, how you doing? I'm a big fan of yours. Watching you for a really long time. I love Dirty Work, one of my favorite movies.
Ah, thanks. I like that movie.
That's a good movie. That's a funny
the best,
movie.
Man. It's the best. Hey, I got a question for you. I was watching like this stuff, I think it was with Jim Brewer, and he was telling me he was saying that when you worked with Saturday Night Live that you were kind of like a rebel and you didn't really care about anything.
Yeah, that's true.
That's interesting.
I didn't really.
What happened? Because who was it that didn't like you? Thank you very much for calling, Ryan. Who was it that didn't like you? Because you were so funny. And Kevin's coming in. Kevin Nealon's coming in. And I love Kevin.
Yeah,
but he's a good guy. But I'll tell you what, though, when you did the whatever it's called, the news, whatever you called it.
Yeah, fake news.
Yeah, whatever.
You couldn't memorize the word fake? The whatever you called it news?
Thank you, Michael, for pointing that out, you idiot. Hate you, Canadian bastard. But I did. I loved it when you were on, but the guy didn't like you, right? What's his
the guy
name?
didn't like me. Don Olmeyer.
He was like, get rid of you.
You guys both, you and Darian, both got with OJ.
Yeah.
No, you went after OJ, and you were always going after OJ.
Yeah, OJ sued me.
One of the things.
OJ
tried to
sued
sue
you?
her.
He sued me.
Cool.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Wow, good thing he didn't kill you.
I know,
but it's
right?
great
Thank
that
God I'm not a blonde.
if he sues you, he has to prove that what you said was untrue.
I know, which good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck,
But
guilty.
Omar was buddies with OJ.
Unless Nicole was using that sock as a tampon, he's guilty.
He's it's stuff like that brought the suit.
Stuff like that
I
brought
would
the lawsuit.
sue for that comment.
But that's the big thing. He
Just
was
as a
a
listener.
big. Omar was a big sports nut, and Norm
I'd sue just
would go
'cause
on
you
and rip on
suck.
OJ all the time. Like you ripped on him, and she ripped on him all the time down here in the Bay, and
he got word of it.
Yeah, he got word of it and said,
"Oh
"I'm
yeah,
going to sue."
I was all over him."
Wow, he sued you. That's cool. That's
I know.
great
It's
story.
a nice thing.
Do you have the letter? Did you frame it? I would have framed that.
Of course. Please. What? Do I not seem like a narcissist to you? Have you missed something?
The part where you didn't listen to the guy's bus story and you made Norm a drug user because he got on the wrong bus.
All I heard was Norm
That was
bus
the moment I
pot.
knew.
That's all I heard. I didn't.
Warm bus pot.
I didn't
Is
even
it true
memorize
you're
the
at a
story.
bus stop?
Yeah.
And a policeman said, "Are you on pot?"
Yeah.
How could that possibly be a story that ever happened to anyone?
It couldn't.
It couldn't happen.
It didn't. The guy hated that moment so much he stormed in like some guy. He came in to correct it. He was.
All right, shut up, people. All right.
By people,
Alex.
she means me.
Yeah, totally. Alex in Santa Rosa. You're on with Darian on 106.9 Free FM. And Norm. And Michael.
Hey, how you doing, Norm? I'm
good.
a big fan.
Nobody cares about me.
Or me.
No, they don't care about us.
Norm's a
It's all
special
about
guest.
Norm. It's all
Hi,
about Norm.
Alex.
Hey, I was a big fan from your SNL days. I've got a quick question for you.
Sure, pal.
Did any celebrities that you ever impersonated ever kind of comment on it? Like, what did Burt Reynolds ever think of your Burt Reynolds impression?
Oh, that was excellent, too.
Well, when I
That
did
was good.
impressions of
Thank
guys,
you. Good
like
question.
I could only do impressions. Why do you cut them off all the time? Maybe we could have a dialogue. Just clicks out like Larry King. Okay, so now I have to answer a question that.
Yeah, the guy's not there to
even
add
there.
something.
We can't have a little
I could do the guy's voice. Yeah, go on. Yeah, tell me more, man.
No, when I did the impressions of the guys, I'd always do impressions of guys like I liked because guys I liked, I've watched. Like I watched Burt Reynolds ever since I was a kid when he was on the Carson show, and David Letterman was like my favorite
Did you
guy
like
ever.
Carson? Because I hate Carson.
You hated Johnny Carson?
I really didn't like Johnny Carson.
Well, David Letterman.
I love Letterman.
David Letterman was the guy that
To me, like,
I
that's the
loved.
guy.
He was my
Me too.
generation's guy.
Me too.
But
I think we're the same. How old are you?
so I'm 42.
Oh, you're old.
So I did impressions. I know I'm old. So I did impressions.
No, you're not.
Listen, I've seen more sunsets than I'm about to see, and I understand that. But and
Mr. Obsessed with
I'm
Death.
well with that.
He's 42. He's obsessed with death.
But
Crazy.
So to answer the question
from the guy that you kicked off the radio,
that I did impressions of guys. I always did impressions of guys I really liked because I listened to them so often that I tried to be like them and stuff, and I could do impressions. So I always liked them. So Burt Reynolds was really funny. He was going to come on the show because I wrote this sketch, Celebrity Jeopardy, just so I could do my Burt Reynolds.
Oh, that was good.
And then Burt Reynolds wanted to come on the show and punch me in the face and beat me up and then take over, and then he'd be an idiot too. And I thought that was really cool of him to do.
That's nice. I like that. Right.
did it happen?
Elmer from
Nice.
Santa Clara.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
You're on the air with Darian and Norm Macdonald.
Who is it?
106.9
Norm
Elmer.
Macdonald. Elmer.
Hey, Elmer, what's up?
Nothing much. I'm going to go see you tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing at the Improv, at
yeah.
San Jose Improv.
Thank you. Yeah, okay.
He's like, he knows he's coming.
There's
Yeah.
a click. Thank you.
Dirty Work number 2? Are you going to make it?
I'd love to make Dirty Work number 2.
With Artie.
Yeah, I'd love to
Artie.
do that. Artie and I have been talking about
Artie's
it.
a good guy.
Yeah, Artie's a great guy.
It's kind of like a little following, like, Office Space.
Yeah, it's got. I would say that it's got that same
Well,
kind of
people like
cult
it.
thing. Yeah, a lot of people like it. Office Space is a great movie. And,
Yeah, but so is Dirty Work.
Yeah, I think that Dirty Work 2 would be a great idea.
Yeah, man.
See now, he's look at how nervous he is. I'm keeping this person on just because it's annoying you.
And no, it's not
when I
annoying
click
me.
him off,
I
you
like
like it.
talking to
She
Elmer.
wanted to call to annoy Darian because I don't like her.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like me? What, Elmer?
Listen to yourself.
No, I
Keep
can't.
going, Elmer.
I've never.
Elmer's hilarious.
I mean, come on.
Elmer, why are you listening if you hate me?
Well,
Oh, well, I'm only listening because of Norman. Yesterday because of Patrice. So,
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
yeah, it depends on the guest you have.
That's fair.
Like Joe Rogan when you put them on.
Joe Rogan, oh yeah. Joe Rogan's
Rogan was-
good buddy of mine. Yeah. He was here for 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool of you. But
See?
other than-
See?
other than
See?
yourself,
So I got
like
something,
your show.
right? You don't have to hate me. You don't be
I
hating.
don't hate you. I just don't like your show.
All right. Well, that's fair.
It's a big difference.
yeah, that's you got a good point. Elmer makes a good point.
Wait, you don't hate her, but you hate her show, but you like all the guests. What part of the show do you not like?
Yeah.
When she talks.
When I talk.
So you don't like her?
Yeah, when she throws.
You really did did you intensely dislike me or just a little bit? Do I make you mad?
No. It's like, how does she get on the radio?
Like, why does that woman have a show?
Yeah.
She's so annoying.
Yeah.
She never shuts up.
Yeah, I'm just
that voice.
She has a sexy voice. Very sexy voice.
In Dirty Work 2, Norm kills Darian. Like he.
Oh, come on! Don't lie. Please do it.
Dirty Work 3.
No murder. No murder. Just
no murder.
He's a good guy, Elmer. He doesn't like
want
what
me
you
dead.
do, but he doesn't mind you as a human being.
I kind of like him.
Yeah.
Elmer, I'm I'm warming up to you, Elmer.
Really? Should.
I know you don't like me, but I'm kind of loving you.
I haven't liked you, but I listen.
I don't like you, but I'll listen for the funny guests.
And he doesn't. He won't. He doesn't want to see you murdered.
Yeah, and he also doesn't dislike you.
He just wants me harmed, not
You're not
killed.
listening closely to
Not
Elmer. He
killed.
doesn't dislike you. He dislikes what you do for a living and how you do it.
Yeah.
But you seem fine to him.
You all right with that, Elmer?
Right on. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, okay.
What's that music? Do you hear music in your head?
Yeah, it's good. It means we're going to break.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah.
I mean, shut up, Darren.
You listen to 106.9 Free FM.
Not point.
106.9 Free
There
FM,
you
the
go.
Darien O'Toole
Excellent. Oh,
Show.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Today's guest, Norm Macdonald.
All right. I'm going to keep you. I'm keeping you. I was going to let you go, but I'm not. I'm keeping you. You're staying.
That was the moment?
That was the defining moment right there. I'm having
Damn
fun.
it.
You're not leaving. Nope, they're staying for one more segment.
Hungry.
I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
What's that?
Chad's giving me the no. Chad's giving me the no. What's the no?
Why, they don't like
I've
us?
got another. Well, I don't care. They can cross, can't they?
We don't have
What do you mean no?
This hasn't even
What, Kevin
going
Nealon's
that
going to
well.
kick out? What, Kevin Nealon and Norm Macdonald are going to take it on? Are they going to go down? Are they going to throw it?
No, Nealon likes being.
Nealon, he's like, Nealon likes me.
No, I'm saying Nealon come in and talk with us.
See, I'm saying too.
I'll be even quieter.
I would like you to stay. That would be
I'd love
nice.
to.
Would you like to stay?
Sure, I'd love to.
Excellent. Okay, Norm Macdonald, more of him. I left them in here alone. Apparently I let them wander. I don't know what I did. I don't know. If I offended them, I don't know. They're gone. For a minute ago, I had Norm Macdonald and Kevin Nealon right in my sights. Now they're both. Oh, there's Kevin. Hello. There you go. Hello, Kevin. My God, you're all so tall. Y'all look so short on SNL.
I have a height range of 5'8" to 6'4".
You what? All right, we have to discuss this. We were listening to this the other day. We thought you were in the building. We thought you were upstairs. You were. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Kevin. I apologize. Yeah, you're on the air. I apologize for everybody on the radio that sucks. And you were on the air with somebody who had no idea. Like she had no idea. She didn't even know you were on Saturday Night Live. She knew nothing.
Really?
Yeah, and
Somebody here?
Somebody here upstairs. Yeah, and they chose it as a best of. It was so bad, and they actually picked it and said, "You know what? We're going to play it back again." Just to show how stupid I am. And she played it again. And I thought you were in the building. So we went upstairs to try to find you, but they were off.
I was nowhere to be found.
No, so I'm very happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. I've heard so much about this 106.9
Are you okay?
Free FM.
Because you looked a little terrified in the hallway.
No, not at all. I feel very
You got a
comfortable
little
here.
bit attacked by Norm Macdonald.
Hey, Norm, hey. Crack wars.
I don't know where
Is he coming back? I think he's coming back.
I don't know. He went to pee. He's never come back.
No.
It's been like 2 hours. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if he's coming back.
He was drinking a lot of water this morning last time I saw him.
I think there might be something going on with Norm. I think he might be busy.
Did you just talk with Norm?
Yeah.
And
we
how
just
was
had
that?
It was great. He was funny.
Yeah, he's a very funny young
He
man.
is a funny man.
Yep. As are you. No, I don't know.
I'm not a funny man.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not a funny man.
We'll give Norm another 30 minutes.
You think?
Yeah.
Have you worked with him in the past? I don't, because I don't even know. I don't even
Yeah, I was
pay
with
attention.
him on Saturday Night Live for a couple of years.
Were you guys like?
Yeah.
Did you cross over?
Mm-hmm.
Because we were talking about the news desk, the fake news, which he made fun of me. The fake news.
Actually, that is not fake news, by the way.
It is. It is.
No.
Yeah, it sure is.
No, it's real news. See, I told you Norm would come back. Norm and
back.
Mike.
Norm's back, but he's been injured.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the fake news?
We're talking about the fake news.
Here's
that
an interesting thing. Here's an interesting thing.
Norm Macdonald, everybody, is back in the building.
That I don't know if
Kevin Nealon's like, I don't know why I'm here.
Kevin will remember or not, but they use the term fake news now like it's a term, you know. They'll say like
it's okay.
Like Jon Stewart does the fake news or anything. But it actually
I love Jon Stewart.
originated when Kevin was the host of Weekend Update. And I don't know if you remember
Weekend
this,
Update.
Kevin.
That's what I was trying to see. That's what
But
I
I
was trying to
came
think of.
on as the homophobic. Do you remember that?
Kevin looks terrified.
I came on as.
Kevin does not look happy. Kevin, are you not happy?
I came on
this
as
is my very
okay?
casual, relaxed look.
All right.
You know, and people would come on to you know how the Weekend Update works.
Yeah.
And Kevin would bring
How it worked.
Kevin would bring people on, you know, and so I was the homophobic Guy.
Yeah. There you go.
And so
Correspondent.
the homophobic correspondent. So I kept going like, anyways, I was talking about the media, the media is, who's watching the media? The media is supposed to be the watchdog, but who's watching the media? I mean, we all know who's watching my crotch, this character over here, to Kevin, And then at one point I said to Kevin, why don't you just, go on, you just do your fake news. And I just said it like it's an ad lib.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there you have it.
That's where it's
And that's where it happened. There you go. And we have Janet in Daly City. Janet in Daly City. You're on the air with 106.9 Free FM.
Hey.
Hi, Janet.
But I also think Kevin was the best guy, other than Chevy, to ever do the news.
I agree. I agree with
I
that.
thought Norm was the best.
I liked you both.
Because Kevin
really
did it most as a newscaster.
You both cracked. Okay.
And
just
he did it
flashing
the
off.
hardest way because he did it without any savers or anything.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's really
And
true.
that's the hardest way to do it.
No tricks.
Do you know what
And
I
I
mean,
needed
Kevin?
a lot of savers. That's right. I do remember that.
He needed some-
No, you
yeah.
didn't use them.
I like the way Chevy did it, so I did it that way.
Yeah, Chevy was the best.
He was.
But Kevin was
He
the
was the
second
original.
best.
All right. Hello, Janet.
Yeah, Norm, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever.
Remember when you were Death on Family Guy?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I
Grim
remember
Reaper.
that.
Grim Reaper. He was the Grim Reaper.
Is the
No,
question
he was actually Death.
I was
Death
deaf.
was actually his name.
Exactly. I was deaf.
Stu said, big fan. Nice to meet you.
Why you didn't stick with it?
Why I didn't stick with
Why
it?
didn't you stick with Death?
Well,
What
because
happened? What went wrong with Death?
I did the first one, and then they asked me to do the second one, and I said, I can't. I'm doing stand-up. I had a stand-up gig.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't do it.
All right. Here we go.
Good story. Good story.
That is a good story.
So when you do something like that, an animated
Kevin
show,
Nealon, by the way, is
do they
playing at
put you in
Cobb's.
a little recording? Yeah, I'm over at Cobb's. That's
We should
right.
say that.
This
We
weekend.
should mention
Yeah.
that. You're playing at Cobb's.
Yeah.
You're at the...
Norm's over at San Jose Improv.
We wanna, I'm not trying to, draw lines.
You got
I'm
to
saying.
catch Kevin's stand-up because it's
You do.
fantastic.
Hey, what if one night we just switched? You showed up at Cobb's, and I showed up at San Jose Improv. Who would be more pissed?
Who would be?
Which audience would be
Which
more
audience?
pissed?
Who would be more angry?
I think probably
Norm's
audience would be more angry.
I don't know. It's a toss-up.
So when you do Family Guy, is there actually a set there, or do you go into a recording studio?
No, you just go into a recording studio. And
Did you meet Seth, though? Did you meet Seth?
Yeah, I met Seth.
I love
You're like
him.
obsessed with him.
I'm totally obsessed with him. I'm
he's
stalking
sexy.
Seth MacFarlane. He is sexy.
Do you actually leave town to stalk him? Because if not,
Yeah,
it's like the
I
worst
was like,
stalking ever.
no, when I did my audition for this show, I was at KLSX down at our sister station in LA, and I was like next door to Fuzzy Door, and I was like in the lobby. I was ridiculous.
Have you ever been over to Cobb's?
Oh, of course, I go to
It's a
Cobb's
good
all the
club,
time.
isn't
I
it?
love Cobb's. It's excellent. Here,
Seats
Kevin
about
Nealon's playing there.
400.
Yeah.
No, I'll be there tonight. I think there's like 2 shows tonight, 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. But it's a good club. It's a good club. San Jose Improv's a good club.
Seth might show up.
There you go. Something funny might happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin Nealon's so pissed. He's
why
like,
do you
why
keep
am I
saying
here?
that? I'm not pissed.
You seem angry.
That's
you
what you
have an
said about
angry
me for
demeanor.
the first.
I have a very gentle, kind
You do
demeanor.
not. No,
The
you
least
don't. No,
angry
you don't.
guy I've
You
ever
have
seen.
you have an
No, I'm
angry
telling her.
demeanor. You have like a and I understand you've been on sucky radio shows, and I get that.
I
but
would wait. I saved the best for last, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm so happy this is my last one.
On some level, you think people don't like you
That's
before
what
you
it
even
is.
meet them.
Yes, there's a
There's something wrong with
self-esteem
me.
problem.
Yes.
There.
Because I never saw anger from him.
Never.
Because I assume people just like me. You think everyone hates your guts.
yeah, I go right to that.
Yeah, you got to relax a little bit. We all love you, and we're not angry.
You love me, Kevin?
Yeah.
You do.
Why are you so angry?
What's your issue, Darian?
Hey, Norm, a lot of people ask you, like, who's the worst host?
They're
on the
interviewing each
show?
other.
isn't that
If
the
I
worst
just sit here and
question?
laugh, they'll interview each
What are you
other.
gonna say?
I don't care.
Man, I say nothing.
I say, the books say certain things like that. Tom Shell's book. Have you read that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good book.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that people come out in that Tom Shales book and save people.
Yeah. What happens with that?
Like Will
I thought
mentioned
Tom
the
Hanks
guy.
was great.
Yeah. Like Will mentioned
Who was
the guy
the worst?
that was the worst host.
Who was the worst for you guys?
I would never
Who was
say.
the worst one?
even
Oh,
if-
come on, yes, you would.
No, of course
Come
I
on, you would. to
Why
me.
would I say that?
The
Because
thing
you love
about
me.
that show
You
is
just said you love me.
Every host that comes on there is terrified, so they're on their best behavior, and they want to be liked.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
true.
If somebody
It's got to be terrifying. Oh, my God.
It is.
Because you guys are used to it, right? I read a Jay. Actually, I didn't, because I've known Jay Moore for a long time.
Okay.
and I read his book. No, yeah, I know exactly who. But I've known him for a long time, and I had no idea that he was so terrified when he was on SNL. But he was. It was the worst time of his life. Oh yeah, he wrote his book.
Right?
Yeah, he
worst
was like
5 minutes of his life.
the worst 30 seconds he ever went through.
Really?
You got a book out of it.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
You can't really,
And actually, it was riveting. It was, but he ripped all of you.
Well, it is terrifying to be on that show. Oh, he ripped us? Oh, let me say this
You
about
don't even remember him, do you? You have no idea.
I know
Jay Moore, and this is in his book, but this was funny.
He's like, aha! You have read the book.
No, yeah, I read the book,
Okay.
but I'm saying I'm not saying anything out of school because he wrote it in his book. But Jay Moore,
didn't say anything about it,
Jay
but
Moore did a sketch called "Good Morning Brooklyn" or something
He's
like
a funny guy.
Whatever, I'm telling the story.
He is.
So he wrote he did a sketch.
Jay.
He wrote a sketch called "Good Morning Brooklyn" with Marissa Tomei or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways,
Somebody like that. Something like
so
that.
anyways, a comic phoned in and said, I do that in my act. Jay Moore stole that from my act. So the producer Kenny Among, he goes, well, listen, guys can get different ideas. You can't prove it. And the guy goes, well, actually, I can prove it. He sent a tape, and it was I saw the tape. It was the most hilarious tape. It's the stand-up comic doing the bit, and Jay Moore is in the front row laughing.
No, really?
No way.
Yeah.
Not the front row.
So Saturday Night Live,
something like that.
Yeah,
The second
Really?
row.
I can't imagine comics
Something
just sitting
less
in the front row.
embarrassing.
So Saturday Night Live had to pay this guy. It's in the book, so
I didn't know that was in the book.
Did he
That's
ever
good.
admit to taking it, or?
yeah, it's in the book. It's in his book.
I don't remember that.
He had to admit at that point.
I don't like to read those SNL books. Every time you turn the page, you think something bad's
It's
going to be
always
said
women
about
hate,
you.
and it's always like they say they hate women, but I mean Tina Fey is on there all the time.
They don't
She's
hate
like the
women. They don't hate
no. It's so Lorne Michaels loves women.
No, every Valentine's Day he sends like a rose to every woman. Remember that?
Yes,
Norm?
he did.
Each
Did he
woman
really?
on the cast would get a nice long stem
Is
rose.
that true?
Yeah.
That's
the guys
nice.
would get crap.
Who were the women on the show when you were guys?
Who the hell knows who they were?
Yeah.
Well,
Who?
Kevin had
Who now?
very talented women
I
during
don't
his
remember.
time.
They're all
Jan
you all
Hooks,
blend together.
Nora Dunn,
Oh, I
Victoria
love her,
Jackson.
yeah.
I was actually dating Jan Hooks at the time. The first
Were
year
you
I was on.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So he
Did
probably
she?
had. They were probably the most talented women.
You and
since
Jan
the
Hooks were
beginning.
getting to know. This is interesting. You and
I
Jan
didn't
Hooks
say
were
we're
getting
getting on. I said we're dating.
Oh, yeah. All right. So you're getting nothing.
Yeah.
Kevin Nealon actually had a chance to date Jennifer Aniston at one
Did you really?
It was just like 3 months.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we did a short film together.
What film?
I don't remember.
What are you talking about? No,
It wasn't Leprechaun.
I'm saying,
Please not be
remember you
Leprechaun.
lived in New York and she was a hostess?
Oh, yeah. I never dated her. What happened was, when I first got on the show, there was this restaurant around the corner around my house,
Right.
and there was this really cute hostess in there. It was just a little hamburger place, and I would go in there, and the food wasn't really that great, but I just loved seeing her and looking at her.
Is Jennifer Aniston?
This is in '86 or '87.
Wow.
And then she left. I didn't see her for a long time, and then I run into Jennifer Aniston, 10 years later. And she goes, "You used to come into the restaurant I was hostess at a lot."
No
This is
way!
before she got into show business. And I said, "Really? Which one?" And she goes, and she named the restaurant. I thought, wow. See that?
That's good. See,
Good story.
powerful man.
Good story.
So you could have asked her out.
I could have.
He was on
He
TV.
could have. He didn't.
One time I was on the show and Jewel was on the show.
Nice.
Oh, with her crazy teeth?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's what everyone knows
I
her
love
for.
her.
Yeah,
I
I know,
love her
the jacked up
crazy
teeth. No, you really? You
Yeah,
like the jacked up
because
teeth?
I find it cute, and she's just my perfect type of girl. I really like
Yeah,
Jewel.
she's hot.
So I go to the I'm at the show, right, and I'm like, oh man, I'm going to meet Jewel. So she comes out running out. She goes, Norm. Oh. She goes, she hugs me. She goes, I have the biggest crush on you, right? And so I'm in shock, And she's like, are you going to go to the after party? So then I'm playing it cool. I'm like, yeah, maybe, But,
in reality, you're the first one there every week.
So for the whole show, I'm just playing it cool and everything. And she's like, "You're gonna come, right?" Yeah, I'll probably be there. So, but meanwhile, I'm like, I can't wait for the show to be over, and go there, and marry Jewel and everything like that. I was all super happy. So then I go to the after party,
Super
right?
happy.
I go to the after party, and I show up late, because
Nice.
Because it's the after party.
And here's Jewel sitting all alone in this booth, So I come, I sit down, talking to her in the booth. All of a sudden, a French dude shows up, right? And she's like, "Oh, this is Pierre, whatever the hell." They start necking.
Pierre, whatever the hell.
They start
Pierre,
necking
whatever
in
the
front
hell.
of me.
So this whole time she was setting you up.
She
You come to
was
the
just-
after party?
she's
No,
playing you.
she
She's
had
playing
a
you, dog.
boyfriend. She was kissing.
Playing you.
So I was like, oh man.
Michael's
No, I don't think she was playing me. I think she really did like me. And so then,
But then she was
so
intrigued
this
by
would have been the
French man.
smart play, right?
Right.
To be cool and nice and everything, because when she broke up with a French guy, then I'd have a chance. But instead, I'm making all these anti-French comments and being a dick, and then she doesn't like me, and then her, she busted up with a French guy and married a cowboy.
Married a cowboy.
Now,
Which you did too, right?
Who did you have the biggest crush on that hosted?
The biggest crush on that hosted?
Yeah. Besides John Goodman.
Wait, we have a guest for you. We have
She
people who
cuts
want to
off the
Will you
joke.
discuss, please? Allison, you're on 106.9 Free FM with
joke.
Darian O'Toole, Norm Macdonald, and Kevin Nealon, who, by the way, is playing at Cobb's tonight. You should go see him. Hello, there's the boys.
I just wanted to, well, first off, I want to say, Norm, I think you're like the funniest in the world.
Yes, I agree.
Insanely funny, and like me and all my friends completely worship you.
That's nice.
Are you playing in San Francisco?
Kevin who?
They have French
Kevin who
boyfriends.
now?
We're playing in San Jose.
He's at the San Jose Improv.
She doesn't like you enough to drive the hour, but they love you.
Yeah, biggest fan.
Kevin Nealon is tonight at Cobb's.
I missed like half the show. When are the shows?
I do a good Norm
You could
Macdonald
do
impression
both.
at
You know, you
Cobb's
could do
in
like an
San
early
Francisco.
show with Norm and a late show with Kevin. You could do that.
Oh, Kevin, where are you playing?
Right here at Cobb's in San Francisco.
There you are. Right in Columbus.
And we just lost.
Still nothing.
We just lost tickets there.
Still nothing. 5 minutes too far to drive.
Yeah. Anything in my family room? Yeah.
What's that?
Nothing. Doesn't matter anymore.
Darian's just lost control of the show completely.
Totally.
But
I just giggle.
but
That's all I
I'll
do.
do San Francisco at some point.
Oh, Eduardo, San Rafael. Hello, Eduardo.
She cuts everyone off.
Hey, Norm, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you guys? How are you, Eduardo?
I don't cut everyone off. At some point, they have to go.
Morning. I'm totally on GURP. I'm hammered.
You're what?
But I had to. I'm on GURP.
What's GURP?
Like drinking Cisco and Carlo Rossi.
Oh yeah, sure.
that mean?
Okay, yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like
What is it?
Thunderbird.
I want to come see you guys tonight. What time are you guys going on?
What time?
together.
Cobb's.
I'm on. Kevin Nealon's on at Cobb's. Probably about 9 o'clock.
Cobb's 9 o'clock.
Okay. Is that East Coast time?
Wait.
That's GURP time.
It's always GURP time, my friend. I'm looking at my Gucci right now.
Are you Canadian?
I gotta say, I'm gonna go see Gilbert Godfrey and.
Oh, he's coming in too
World
next week. He's coming in next week.
Next week.
He is. He really is.
Let's live in the moment.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at that? That's funny. He's a good guy.
No, he is.
I like Gilbert.
I like those guys. I like Ernest P. Worrell a lot.
What? I don't know who that is.
Oh, you're talking about from Andy Griffith show?
No. Ernest goes to camp, but he's dead.
He's
you can't
dead.
see
Isn't
him
that guy
anywhere.
dead? Vern? Vern, he's
remake
dead.
that
No, he's
movie?
dead. He's dead. He's dead.
What'd you say?
You cut him off because Ernest is dead?
Never listened
So
to
who did you have a
that.
crush on? What guest host?
Daniel.
Jim Varney.
What guest host did you have
Wait,
a crush on?
Daniel.
Dolly
Wait. Hello. It's my show.
I never said
Daniel.
Dolly Parton, but I love Dolly
I've
Parton.
lost complete control of this program. Daniel in Vallejo. You're on the Darian
And it
O'Toole
seems like
show
she's
with
available. It seems like you could.
She did seem that way.
That's what I've heard about.
106.9 Free FM.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to Daniel. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Daniel.
Norm, how's it going?
Good, man.
Are you coming back to the Bay Area anytime soon? Because I live
Does
up in
anyone
North Bay,
want to talk to
and
Kevin?
I can't go see you in San Jose. And that'd be a cool birthday present because my birthday is tomorrow, but I can't go.
How about a clock radio instead? Darren, can we go to a clock
And you
radio?
guys really were the funniest guys on Saturday Night Live.
Have you ever seen Kevin stand up?
I've seen
He's
him
very
stand
funny.
up, but
He's
I've
very
not
funny.
seen him do his stand-up.
His stand up
very
is
funny.
unbelievably good.
It is. It's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah. Norm, did you lose any big money? Well, also, that's what I wanted to know.
Nobody listens on
Kevin,
your...
we're really trying.
I quit sports gambling.
Don't lie, Norm. You don't have to lie on the radio.
No, I did. I lost a tremendous amount of money on it, and I finally gave it up. I play poker, though.
Oh, I love poker.
No? You coming back to the Bay Area anytime soon and not playing San Jose?
Not playing San Jose.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
doing.
that's
Yeah,
not
I'm
the Bay
coming.
Area.
I'm coming to San Francisco in a few
I'm
months.
cutting him off, by the way. See? All right. See how I roll? That's how I roll. That's how I roll.
What kind of poker do you play, Norm?
No limit.
No limit?
All right.
Placing the money at the
you know
Commerce
what?
4 times
As
in a
long
row.
as they want to stay, I'm letting them because they're funny
18,000
boys.
last
Kevin
night.
Nealon and Norm Macdonald, 106.9 FM.
Darian O'Toole. Middays 10 to 2 on 106.9 Free FM.
You got to look into the future. It's like the word retard.
Well, yeah, hey, don't get me started.
That's the word right now because I think people have stopped saying gay meaning lame.
Yeah.
The more evolved.
And they're
However, the word retard is still, I think.
Before you argue with it, they should stop saying retarded. I like to ask two questions. I go, number one, because you have to find out about their past. And if they answer these questions differently, I give them the different speech. I go, do you think Jew me down? Do you think we stopped it because we shouldn't have had to, but people are so PC? And if they went, no, that's horrible.
What they say when you, stop with that joint there, you're getting spit out.
So, no, hold on a second. So most people would say that we stopped those things because it was egregious.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know.
And so you have to say, so if the answer is no to those things, like we stopped them because they were bad, then why do you fucking think that retarded is going to stand the test of time? I don't get why.
Just look into the past. You're all dressed up.
Yeah, they told me to dress up for Comedy Week.
Explain to the folks what Comedy Week is. You fucking retard. No, can you explain?
Not really.
2 23-year-old women in China this week have set a record, living 12 days in a room with 888 deadly snakes. They now hold a place, a coveted place, in the Guinness Book of World Retard. 20th Century Fox has announced that Macaulay Culkin will not be hired to star in Home Alone 3. Studio spokesman said that it was nothing personal, but with Culkin now 16 years of age, the only way to keep him in the film would be to make the character retarded. In an effort to feel smarter than somebody, Dan Quayle this week spoke to 4,000 Amway employees. Dismissed Simpson juror Jeanette Harris revealed in interviews this week that the jury is torn by dissension and is already divided into two camps, those who think he is guilty and those who are really, really stupid. In a recent interview, Christy Brinkley suggested that football players should have special gloves connected to lights on their helmets. That way, when they catch the ball, you'll know who has possession. Read these and other interesting ideas in Christie's new book, I'm an Idiot. New York Governor George Pataki this week announced a plan to cut state scholarship aid to college students who do not maintain at least a C average. Sadly, the students hurt most by these cuts will be the idiots. According to published reports, MTV News anchor Tabitha Soren has been romantically linked with journalist Michael Lewis. Soren denies the reports, claiming she doesn't have time for a boyfriend because she's too busy pretending not to be stupid. And finally, the Oscar nominations were announced this week, and Tom Hanks and Jodie Foster are in a heated competition in the Academy's controversial new category, Best Retard. When I lived in L.A., I lived on the actual street called Melrose Place. There's an actual street.
There's a Melrose. Is there really a Melrose
There's really
Place?
a Melrose Place.
Okay,
You
all
know
right.
this, right?
Yes, it's true.
So they opened a restaurant called Melrose Place on it, and then it's right beside my house. And every time I go out, there's all these retards, like tourists, and then these tourist retards, like they're always fat and they're taking pictures, standing in front of this restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with clean comics.
Me too. Way more impressed than anyone that's superior as a dirty. It seems like a crush a lot of times.
I like dirty ones too. I like
It's a real meeting of the mind.
I swam not naked, but in underpants with Roseanne in Hawaii. We got shit-faced at the best bar
That's great.
in Honolulu,
Was she fat
Arnold's
then?
Tiki Bar.
She's never been that
Asked
fat.
for Dawn as the bartender at Arnold's Tiki Bar. Me and Roseanne got fucked up. We walked to the beach.
Right.
We just shredded down to our underwear.
Did you make a move?
No,
Yeah, of
but
course
I'm
not.
fucking in love with that woman.
She's a
That-
great. She's
she
cool
is
as hell.
So fucking
I've
funny.
met her before. She's cool as hell.
Yes.
And her and Norm Macdonald were friends because he wrote on her show. And Norm was like, Norm goes, hey, what are you going to, and she's like, eh. And after 10 minutes, I was listening to them talk. And after like about 10 minutes, it became this noise. Just a solid bar.
I can hear it.
But Roseanne is so funny. She's like naturally funny.
You said you'd rather play Frogger than have sex.
Oh yeah, well you have to know Frogger, you know, it's a game. It's an arcade game where a little frog has to go across the river.
Yeah.
And they have like little logs that he has to, and sometimes the log's a crocodile tries to eat him.
You're like totally into that?
Yeah, I like a lot of things better than sex. I don't care for sex that much.
See, that's the thing with me too, because I'm totally bored. I don't have any. What's the matter?
Yeah. It hasn't like gotten better over the centuries, you know? It's always the same thing. It's very, like I had sex when I was young man, and then I had it for a while, and then I realized it's kind of always the same thing, you know? There's only a few things you can do. You can go like this and then over, you know what I mean? You go, I'll do this for a while, and then...
Do you think that we're being drugged by the government to lose interest in sex?
Oh, no, I just think it's a thing that... like, you know, when people go, hey, you know, that guy's he's good in bed, you know? And to me, like, how hard is it? You know? It's not like if you're good in badminton or something, you know, that's a hard thing, badminton. You gotta, and Frogger, you know? But sex, you can figure it out in like 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah, and like goats do it and stuff. You know, like goats and pigs and stuff all do it, so
Right.
how special can it be?
Exactly. Show me a goat that can get past the third level of Frogger.
That's right, Norm. That's right.
The writers write it, and then you say it, so then if it's not funny, the audience hates you, you know?
Right. That's exactly why you have to be so mean to writers.
Right. Like the
But
audience
they go
is,
like this.
the audience is going to watch the Roseanne show and go, oh, that dirty Bruce Rasmussen, he's not funny at all. Right?
They don't get that.
Yeah.
The writers don't get that. It's your ass out there. They go like, no, it is funny. I'd be like, I don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote it and I say it's funny. Well, then you go out there and say it. They want they kind of want a robot that'll just say anything.
Yeah. But they're good people, the writers, you know. I have to go back and talk to them after the show.
Yeah, remember when I used to make y'all wear numbers?
Yeah. Yeah, Roseanne made us all wear numbers on our shirts so she wouldn't have to speak to us as human beings. So, you know, she'd say, hey, just number 9. And actually, we have some writers on this show that worked at Roseanne, your show.
Yeah, so.
We have 3 and 8.
Are they any good? I remember those guys. Are they any good now?
Oh, yeah, they're great. They're great.
So.
Yeah.
I know that the guy that used to write the, what do you call it, in Hustler magazine.
What?
He used to write the jokes, the captions under the comics in Hustler
did?
magazine.
Where
yeah.
is
He's the one that created your show.
He is?
He's the most talented. Yeah, he's the most talented of all of them. He also did Drew Carey. He's the most talented
Bruce.
number I ever had on that show.
Yeah.
And I wish him the best.
Yeah,
and
he's Bruce Halford. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, he started out at Hustler magazine.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Those things were hysterical. He never told me that. You mean like the really dirty cartoons with blood and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have those captions. They were funny.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
That one time I had a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Like, and because they told me I should go see a psychiatrist. I didn't want to go see one or anything like that. But so I go to see this dude, the psychiatrist, and I'm talking to the guy, and I couldn't think of any problems or anything that I had. You know, I was just like, guy I'm working with is kind of a troublemaker, you know, and the boss is always. So I'm just like, nothing to say, and the guy's like sitting there, you know. So then I go to the guy twice, right? And then I'm reading the paper. The guy kills himself.
Really?
Yeah, he killed himself. And then I was reading his horrible life, like he was on all these drugs, and he was one of those guys that like to hang themselves there to have sex, and all this weird stuff. Anyway.
Oh, my God!
Yeah. And then I just kept thinking, good God, like the last week of his life, he was listening to my boring problems, you know? He's all troubled, and I'm going, anyways, the guy, you know, I don't think he respects me, my boss, you know?
That's kind of, did like that, how deeply did that frighten you? When you read it in the paper that he killed himself.
Yeah, I don't like hearing about guys killing themselves.
That's really scary, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially a psychiatrist, you figure they got it all going on in their head, right?
Yeah. And then, like, when you find out they're crazier than you.
Yeah. I don't like that. Because I don't like those psychiatrists, too. I'm always afraid, like, that, you know, they get you under their spell there.
Yeah,
and then,
they do.
And then you don't have anybody else. You only trust the guy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, first thing he does has sex with you.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, the first, it's like a cult. It's a horrifying cult, I think.
Same with hypnotists. Like, I always think if a hypnotist is going to hypnotize you,
Yeah.
he should say right before, I promise I will not have sex with you, you know, while you're under. Because, you know, I don't want to give up smoking, but at the same time. I brought some pizza.
Oh, boy. Oh, I love this pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Dairy pizza. Oh, my God, look it.
It's kosher pizza.
It's so good, too.
Because you're Jewish.
That's right. I just want to be able to eat pepperoni that's made out of veal or something. I love that.
You'll go to hell.
What, if I eat pepperoni with pork?
Yeah, because you're Jewish.
Will that make me go to hell?
Yeah, isn't that the whole idea?
Go to hell?
No, I'm Christian. I can eat any kind of pizza and not go to hell.
For eating it either.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't go to hell.
Well, they don't specifically mention pizza in the Old Testament, but it's
But they do mention pepperoni.
Yeah. This pizza here.
But it doesn't say you'll go to hell. It just says, you know, you never know where, you know.
You might want to avoid this piece. Actually, has hooves on it. You don't want to eat that. And I said, listen, man, because I kept hearing these things about how old people always have sex.
Yeah.
So I said to my grandmother, grandfather, you still have sex with my grandmother? He was like, good Lord, no. And then he was explaining it to me. He was like, because in his own head, he thinks he's like a young dude.
Yeah.
You know? And so he says, like, when you get old, it's not like all of a sudden your taste change where you go, hey, that wrinkly old lady looks good.
He told you that?
Yeah.
Wow. He said that people still look good when they're in their 20s to, like, real old guys?
Yeah. Because he said whenever he looked in the mirror, he was always shocked because he thought he was like a doughboy back in the First World War. You know? He thought he was a handsome dude. And even if he did know he was ugly, he still was not attracted to the old bags. J.K. Rowling is a Christian, and J.K. Rowling famously said that if you're familiar with the scriptures, you could easily guess the ending of her book.
Huh?
Here's some Xanax.
Really? How many should I take?
Well, they get you very
One?
sleepy.
I better take only a half.
Oh, right now? Just take a half.
Okay.
We'll be back with Roseanne after the Xanax kicks in. Questions from the Twitterverse, which I'm now realizing all suck.
Twitter kind of sucks anymore.
Yeah.
The
Tell them your most famous joke that people say you're too masculine.
Oh, that one. Well, that was my killer joke.
Yeah.
That's my ender, closer. people say, you're not very feminine. I say, suck my dick. That's my closer. Can't you be meaner?
Did they tell you not to be as mean?
No, they tell you to be meaner.
Well, early though, you told that guy to fuck off and stuff.
Well, he was a fucking dick, and he needed to be told. He's like, he kept on like getting in my face, like as if,
No respect.
No, but I'm so used to that working around Hollywood people. But this one was like, you're not gonna come on my show and pull that shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. So anyway.
Hey, you want to do some jokes,
On the
Roseanne?
baseball.
I have jokes.
Okay.
Well, I think we have to take a.
No, we're not going to take a
before-
break.
Oh, okay.
Fuck the break.
No, we're going to just do jokes.
Sounds good.
And who better than Roseanne?
Well,
I can't think of anyone.
I can't remember. A study has found that men are just as likely as women to spread gossip. At least that's what I heard Rick tell Brad, who, by the way, has a crush on Patty.
Oh, does she? Hey, what about this? Kim and Kanye celebrated their baby Northwest's his name's Northwest, his 1-year birthday by throwing a big party. What's that?
It's a her.
Oh, it's a girl. Yeah, Northwest, of course. I should have known by the name.
North, yeah.
Anyway, she had her 1-year birthday, and they threw a big party with jugglers, a bouncy house, and a Ferris wheel. The bad news is that Northwest is a baby, so it doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Here's one. It's about your friend.
Hey, you're not going to believe this, but Bill Maher has given away the solution to all our problems for free. He is, isn't he?
Yeah. Remember when he had jokes about Ewell Gibbons? You know, he'd always he'd always pick one guy. Yeah, eating cardboard. And I didn't even know who he was when I was a kid, but I just laughed.
I still don't know. Who's Ewell Gibbons?
He was famous. I think he did Grape Nut Cereals commercial. I love now I have to explain to this fucking guy.
It was about roughage.
Yeah.
And, organic roughage.
Got it.
Kind of guy.
So I didn't even know Grape Nuts had a, that's I didn't know they had a commercial.
Shut up.
Shut up.
For 1 fucking minute, trying to talk to a legend of comedy, you're talking
I'm
about.
sorry.
Thank you very much for being
That was
here.
fun.
Can I kiss you?
Of course.
Oh,
Oh.
so sweet. Oh.
Sweet. I'm glad I had a cert.
Everybody asked me on this show, when are you going to get a woman? I said, I'm not going to get a woman before I get Roseanne. I'll fucking tell you that.
Now let's look at it for $1 million, okay? This question, can you believe it, baby? $1 million.
Yeah.
Gonna be yours. Here it comes. For the kids.
Oh, for the kids.
For the kids. During the Cold War, the U.S. government built a bunker to house Congress under what golf resort? The Breakers, the Greenbrier, Pinehurst, the Broadmoor.
They always say don't go with the obvious one, right? That's what somebody told me backstage. See, here's the problem. Let's say I lose all that money and it gets back to Paul Newman.
That's going to be a problem.
I look like a...
You'd lose $468,000.
I wouldn't lose it. The children.
Of course, the children would lose it, but you would lose it for the children. You don't want to do that, do you?
I don't know, man. It's...
You got a little gambling streak in you, don't you? You want to see if you could beat the game, don't you? You want to win $1 million, don't you?
Well,
I'm going to say pine.
You're going to say what?
I was thinking of Pinehurst, but you say don't go with the obvious, so I'll say Greenbrier.
Please, before you say final answer, Norm, I'm not kidding. 468,000. Unless you're sure.
Okay, fine, forget it.
It could be Pinehurst. Is that what you're going to say?
Just give me the $500,000. We'll quit.
All right. Do you want to walk?
What?
Do you? I have to find out if you want to walk away.
Well, no, I was going to answer a question. What are you talking about?
I quit. It's too much for me. I can't stand it. What do you want to do, baby? Tell me what you want to do.
Well, I think Pinehurst is too obvious, so I guess I would say Greenbrier. What are you making that face for? Forget it.
I'm scared to death.
Okay, give me that. Forget it. I'll just give it $500,000.
All right. What do you think? Take a guess.
I have no idea. I said my guesses. I guess I was wrong. It must be one of those.
Did you say Greenbrier?
I said, yeah.
Yeah, you would have won $1 million, but 500,000. Come on, be happy. You were great, Norm. You were just terrific. Yeah, you were fabulous. I'm not kidding you. And that's it for the second edition of Celebrity Millionaire.
Here's the other thing. On the Millionaire show, one night, Norm Macdonald, our friend Norm Macdonald, and star of the show Norm, was on the Millionaire show, and Norm is, he comes on and he just behaves like a nitwit. Well, it turns out he's some sort of like genius nitwit because he runs the damn board on the Millionaire show, and they get right up to the $1 million question, and Norm says, I think A, and Regis says, are you sure, Norm? And Norm says, yeah, I'm sure. And Regis says, well, it's a lot of money. Think it over. Take your time. You want to reconsider? And then Norm says, oh, what are you driving at, Regis? Maybe I got the wrong answer. You're telling me I got the wrong answer? Right. So now Regis makes Norm start to sweat. Right. He's about to go home with $1 million. Yeah. Regis talks him into changing his answer.
And what happened?
He was wrong.
Oh, you're kidding.
He was wrong.
Regis threw him off.
That's right.
Is that legal?
Yeah, and so he walks out of there with a gift certificate from the Gap.
That's not, I don't think that's legal. How can you do such a thing?
Now, what about, I told this story about this when Norm Macdonald was on your show. Do you remember that?
I remember it
He's
very
up there
well.
at $1 million, Regis. He can walk home with $1 million.
First of all, Norm says to me, I'm playing for Paul Newman's Hole in the Wall Kids.
That's great.
Hole in the Wall gang.
Yeah. Have you ever been up there to that camp?
I hear it's fabulous.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And it's a terrific thing that Paul Newman has done.
They do a fantastic job.
But you understand he has won $500,000. Now, if he goes for the $1 million and he misses, the Hole in the Wall gang get $32,000. That's
right. Still a nice paycheck.
A nice sum, but I want them to be sure to get the $500,000.
That's right.
So the question comes up, where did the U.S. Congress build a bunker during World War II under which famous golf course? And we mentioned 4 golf courses. And Norm is vacillating between Piedmont and another one, and he can't make up his mind, and he's going back and forth. And I was saying to him, Norm, if you really don't know, because he's saying, I'm playing for the kids.
That's right.
Don't you want me to win for the kids?
Right.
If I lose, you're to blame. You got to face those kids one day.
Right.
All of a sudden, I'm against the kids.
Well, that's what it looks like.
So I said to Norm, be smart. Take the 500. Be careful. But if you really don't know the answer, take the 500.
500. Right.
And that's exactly what he did.
I see.
Okay?
So he didn't go on and blow the question. You talked him out of going on.
That's right.
And he ended up with $500,000 for the kid.
But he, in his mind, you know how it worked out? He had the right answer.
He had the right. So he could have gone on for $1 million.
That's right.
Well, see, now I stand corrected because I thought you had bullied him out of the $1 million. Because, because I know that a percentage of that comes out of your paycheck.
You guys are murder. First of all, I got him slandering me with Kelly Ripa, and then you're killing me with Norm.
Yeah.
I need your love. You free my mind. I need your love. Yeah, you free my mind. And still in line.
I didn't know you were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, yeah, I was on that show.
You could have won $1 million.
Saw that.
I won $500,000, but I didn't get to keep it. I had to give it to a charity.
Darn it.
What charity did you give it to?
I gave it to, well, I always wanted to meet Paul Newman. So it turns out he has this great charity for sick children. And I thought, hey, this fits in perfectly with my desire to meet Paul Newman. So I gave all the money to his sick children in order to meet him.
Did you get to meet him?
No. He sent me a letter, but then I felt guilty, like that I'd given all this money to the sick children only to meet Paul Newman. So I talked it over with my Lord, and I decided it was a venal thing I had done.
Well, you had good intentions, and maybe because...
No, I had bad intentions, but I ended up with
a good action.
I had good result. I had a good result, and then I didn't pay off on my bad intention, so it turned out it was all right.
Remember, what are some of your Regis memories?
Well, one time I was on his other show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it was Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so the questions are a little easier.
Yeah, you won.
I heard they didn't give you the money.
Yeah.
No, they give it to a charity. They don't tell you.
That's
No, they give it to sick children.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. They need money too.
Are you drunk?
I wish I could be nervy. And I'm in the wrong business because I feel uncomfortable if, I'm going ahead on someone online like, hey, we're on the list, or...
I hate that. Don't you know who I am?
Yes, or just getting things free.
Don't feel worthy.
I feel...
Why me? Why should I get something for free?
Or just even this is me trying to sell my book, but... Yes, those nervy people that have I envy delusional people. I envy people that have an entitlement.
Speaking of nervy and delusional people, how was it working with Norm Macdonald?
Oh, no.
You were on tour with him, right?
Yes.
I visited you guys at the Ice House.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yes.
And I saw both your stand-ups. It was very good.
Now, I got to say something about Norm. He's a lot of things.
He's nervy and what?
No, he's...
insecure.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, but he really...
Yeah, but what comedian
feels funny selling himself.
Yeah.
He really, like you see on Twitter, he goes, yeah, Netflix, I do his voice, which he hates. Anyone does it. Netflix says I should push my special. So... I give him credit that when we did the road, he would sell out, and he never tweets, dudes, tickets going fast. He feels funny selling himself.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I would too. I hate that.
I mean, yeah, hey dudes, man, my show rocks. So he wasn't nervy and delusional. No. He he was delusional that he thought I was one time on. You were there in Denver.
Yeah, Denver Comedy Works. Saw you open for him.
You missed a show where he was screaming at me from the side because he thought I was ripping him off.
I heard there was an incident on the late show. I was at the early one.
He was getting a little weird. It was a weird place in Denver because it wasn't the city of Denver. It was like being in
Boulder or something?
It was being in Orange County without the character. You know, right, that area?
Yeah, there's the downtown Denver Comedy Works.
Which is fun.
Then they have the other one. It's
the other one.
It's like 40 minutes away,
Wow.
but it's bigger venue. It's still nice, but
if you don't have a car and we stayed in some weird condo where Norm had to stay in the lobby in some weird lobby in a room, and then I stayed in a condo, and there was nothing but a TGIFs and a movie theater, and he forgot his pants. Oh. And he's going, so I had to be his assistant, like, what the fuck am I going to do? I forgot my pants. Oh. And I said, I'll go to the mall. And I thought it was a mall, but it was just restaurants in Denver.
Oh, no.
So
did he get pants?
I said, just go up in your sweatpants.
Oh, you go.
And you didn't notice, right?
I didn't. It makes me mad that I'm not that observant, but I was in the balcony.
He had a funny thing about Bill Cosby. One of his opening things. He goes, I love Bill Cosby. I model everything in my life about him. Everything about him I think is glorious. I just think everything he does is great except his comedy. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought he did a bit about... what was his bit about? People were outraged about Cosby, and they said the worst thing was the hypocrisy.
Yes.
And he goes, I think I think the drugging, the raping.
That was worse than the hypocrisy.
The misleading, the hostage, the hypocrisy is like 7 things down.
He did a Stern appearance recently. It was very good,
Which
too.
what?
Stern. He was on Stern about 2 months ago.
He's just, no, you hear just amazing stories and, he's just, it's fun to work with, except if he forgets his pants and screams at you from the side of the stage. But he missed that show. But I envy, but in a way, I think we're all delusional because we're going to die, so we have to come up with projects like this book. No, I'm just kidding.
To distract ourselves.
Yes, creative things. But
I love my mother, She lives right beside me here. She's great. I don't think my mother has ever spoken a word that had any irony in it. You know what I mean? Like, she's just earnest. She's just happy. She knows how to love. She doesn't judge,
Oh, he definitely wanted to.
Oh, yeah. No, you go, Adam.
I was just going to say he definitely wanted to make the point he loves his mom.
That's what I was going to say. Because it was like a
tearjerker
moment where you just have this glimpse where he takes a pause and he's like, she's great.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, she'll go sometimes to the grocery store and come back. The other day, she come back, she said, oh, man, funny thing happened in the grocery store. I said, what happened, Mom? She said a woman came in and bought a grapefruit, and it cost $1.69, and last week it cost $1.19. And then I said, well, that's not a story, let alone a funny story. I don't even think that would be considered a story.
Think about that unconscious, subconscious thing, because I remember my buddy one time, he's in psychology, he went to college, this guy, and I love milk, right? So we were eating a meal one time. And, so I take a drink of milk, and my friend goes, you know why you're drinking that milk, right, Norm? And I say to him, it's not because I like milk, I know that. Because I know this guy, So he goes, no, it's not. He goes, the reason you're drinking that milk is because you miss sucking on your mother's breast. I'm like, ah. Now, you guys don't know my mother. But she's wonderful. She's a saint. You know how people, say their mothers are saints? My mother is actually a saint. So, I mean, she hasn't performed 2 miracles, right? I guess she's not actually a saint, but she's much more saint-like than your fucking mother. That's what But there was a generation, like my mother's 85, there was a generation of women that you all know. Maybe it was your mother, maybe it was your grandmother. But they lived at a time, and I support you, me too, you too. More than anything, because, for the young girls, it's going to be fantastic. But no one like my mother will ever exist again. And it's just this generation of women that were so, selfless and, like my mother would be, the type of woman, like at dinner time, everyone's eating and she's in the kitchen. And everybody have a second, are you sure? And then, oh, but the turnips. And wanted to make sure everybody got, and then she would, whatever was left, she would make a little plate for herself, And that's what my mother was like. Still is like. She lives right beside me. Her eyes shine love. I've never heard her say a phrase that had any irony flecked in, She just, and so happy, Like she'll come back to the grocery store, she'll go, Norm, the funniest thing happened at the store. I say, what happened, Mom?
She says, there was a woman buying pineapple. It was $1.69 last week, and this week it was $1.19. I'm like, that's not a story, you old bag. What the fuck? The story has to. I don't say that, but I would trade plays with my mother in a second because all she knows is love. You know how to love people. That's hard, man. That's hard. Anyways, I forgot why you brought that up. Oh, I remember. I don't want to suck her tits. So maybe I'm shallow. I want to suck my tits, all right? So anyways, I'm having this discussion with this guy at the fucking restaurant, and now, after he tells me this, the milk is still there. And what the fuck am I gonna do? Guzzle it? Milk, you know, I can't just leave it there. It was the worst. Whatever. Oh, and then it came time to order our entrees. You know what this guy gets? 2 meatballs and a banana. I'm like, hey! Wait, it wasn't even on the menu. Like he had to. What's good for the goose is this is just absolutely. I read about that subconscious, unconscious. They said when you pick a president, this is an election year. This is kind of some word. Apropos. You ever say a word, you go, I hope this is what it means.
Straight to the heart. I went a long time acting like I wasn't broken apart by you.
I'm here with my son Norman, and we're going to tell you some jokes about President's Day. What do we call George Washington's false teeth? His presidentures. What U.S. president has long legs, a black beard, and an unusual smell? Abraham Stinker.
Today I went to the board to be examined. The opinions were divided. They debated and debated and finally decided that I am not mad. But that is only because I used every ounce of my strength not to speak out. I did not speak out because I am afraid of the madhouse. I am afraid that they will not let me do my mad deed.
What would George Washington be if he was alive today? Really, really old. How many of Trump's senior presidential aides do you need to make a light bulb? None. They're meant to keep him in the dark.
They declared that I was prone to certain sorts of affectations and such, but that still, I was in my right mind. As for myself, I know that I am mad.
What would you have if you crossed a vegetable with the first president? George Washington.
The doctor prescribed me something and told me if I followed it strictly, that I would not be troubled anymore. Oh, what I would do not to be troubled anymore. It is too tormenting. But I will tell you in due order how I came to be examined, how I lost my mind, and why my madness betrayed me.
Happy President's Day.
Hey, everybody. Did you have Alec Baldwin? You must have.
Oh, yeah, every season, pretty much.
He's amazing. I don't know what he's doing now.
He was unreal.
Weird tweets.
But, you know, he's being caricatured on Saturday Night Live, like, quite mercilessly by Alec Baldwin. Like, is it funny to you? Is that funny?
No. The only reason I don't find it funny, when I was there, Daryl Hammond did Donald Trump, and that shows how far back Trump goes, because that was 20 years ago. But Daryl did him then. It was a softer Trump, you know. I think it was a Trump that was a lot closer to his real self. But if you do, the problem with, if you do an impression of someone, you have to like that person, you know, because you're playing the person and people like themselves. So you can't play someone and have contempt for them at the same time. You know, it doesn't work as an impression. So I don't like his impression, and I have no political affiliation. I just mean from a comedy level. He used to come when he was a lot younger, I guess, because it was when I started, which was 20 years ago, and he was married to Kim Basinger. And he'd complain about her, like, you know, she's the most beautiful woman. He'd go, fucking wife. She bought a town. He was mad because she bought a town. Which
a town? She bought a whole town? Yeah, oh, my God.
So their credit score went down a little. Gosh, Robert, I can't tell you how great it is to have you on the program. You know, the work you've done over the years, just top-notch. It must make you very happy. Huh?
A little bit,
yeah. I saw Marvin's room, and I have to say, just a fine piece of work. Robert, it's a great cast. You got Meryl Streep, Diane Keaton. Oh, and you know who I particularly enjoyed in the film was Chong.
Yeah, he was good. He was very good. We're filming Taxi Driver. Marty turns to me. He says,
"Oh, let me guess. Probably said this. Probably, yeah, you enjoy the shrimp? Yeah, you enjoy the shrimp? Hey, you know who I bet really enjoyed the shrimp? Chong. But the coolest thing he did, he walked in and he threw a whole bunch of cigarettes. Like he had 12 packs of cigarettes.
Oh, wow.
And I thought that was really cool. He was very, you know, some of the hosts, as you know, were not very involved in the writing.
Yeah, no, he was totally. He
could have been a cast member.
He really could have been a cast member. Yeah.
Feelings going up and down, picking up the pieces that you left behind, hitting a new cup of flow, breathing in the smoke and clearing up my mind. The thoughts of you, I never knew what the hell you got me. What do you mean?
And so there was a secretary, I don't suppose you call them that anymore, but a pretty girl behind a typewriter, whatever you call them. And she was very sexy, you know. He's trying to be like us, you know, one of the guys. And he goes, that secretary, no, not that, he didn't say secretary. He goes, that assistant girl out there, man, I'd saw my left leg off to fuck her.
Jesus Christ.
And I said, I think all you have to do is ask her. Why?
Yeah, you're Alec Baldwin. I think you're all right.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly. Now, coming soon to Twitter, you'll get to read all my thoughts and opinions on just about everything. Now, there's a lot of fake OJ accounts out there, so this one, at the real OJ32, is the only official one. So this should be a lot of fun. I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
Well, in a questionable move by the defense team this week, O.J. Simpson demonstrated how to stab two people at the same time. In a brilliant move during closing arguments, Simpson attorney Johnny Cochran put on the knit cap prosecutors say O.J. wore the night he committed the murders. Although O.J. may have hurt his case when he suddenly blurted out, "Hey, easy with that. That's my lucky stabbing hat." Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California. A down-and-out O.J. Simpson, depressed that all of his money-making ideas have failed, has decided to go back to doing what he does best, killing people.
Hey, Twitter world. You know, for years, people have been able to say whatever they want to say about me with no accountability. But now I get to challenge a lot of that BS and set the record straight. More importantly, I'll be able to talk about everything, especially sports, fantasy football, and even politics. But for now, let me just say to my fellow fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And God